It's easy to track. Is he gonna peel out?
Better back down. You're in my domain. Got the whole crowd screaming out our name. It's a blowout. It's a hurricane. It's over before you know it. While you're shaking, we're a dynasty in the making. We're the royalty. Now we're breaking down the enemy. Move over.
Here we go.
Damn. We had a good story. Hey, where's the...
Everyone to Joe Canaan Field at Hawkins Stadium. Tonight, the Manatee Hurricanes host the Braden River Pirates. Both teams come in tonight with 0-2 records, both trying to get on a winning track. The Hurricanes coming off a disappointing loss last week in overtime to the Palmetto Tigers 18-12 in what was, without a doubt, probably some of the worst field conditions I've ever seen in my life. It was just a slop fest, and Palmetto just found enough good things to go their way and managed to win the football game, again, in overtime, 18-12. But there were some good positives that came out of the game, and, you know, we've just encountered a brief shower here, and I say it was brief, but it dumped a lot of rain, and Gene Brown is down on the field. And before I go any further, Gene is part of this broadcast crew. I just want to make sure we got this covered. Gene, take it.
All right, Danny, thank you. Keeping things light there. Now, the field is fine. I walked all over the field where there's some water, and it was a heavy downpour if you didn't work in it. So on the sidelines and by the fence, there's some water puddles, but on the field it's fine. And another 30 minutes, it'll be all dried up when the game starts. And even the players warming up haven't hurt it or tore it up at all.
Thank you, Gene. Hey, when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about last week's game against Palmetto and kind of give some people some perspective of what took place over there and actually the field conditions themselves. We'll take a time out. We'll have more on the Shake Pit Countdown to Kickoff. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
freaking landscape.
How do you say his name?
Shockey.
Shockey.
I think it's
Atreus.
Shawaki.
Atreus.
We welcome everybody back here to Joe Canam Field at Hawkins Stadium for the Shake Pit Countdown to Kickoff. Hey, I will bring in the rest of my broadcast crew. Joining me up here in the booth tonight will be Chad Choate, Eddie Mulock. Down on the field is Gene Brown. And Kevin Van Osterbridge will join us at the halftime and the intermission portion of it. And, you know, I mentioned the Shake Pit Countdown to Kickoff. And, Gene, it would be remiss if we don't bring something up right away.
Yeah, and most of the town probably hasn't heard it yet, but unfortunately we lost Bob Crow. Of course, Bob and Debbie, almost 20 years ago, bought the Shake Pit and basically saved it from being a parking lot. So Bob's definitely going to be missed, and what they've done for this program as well as our town has been a tribute to people giving back to what Manatee County is all about, and especially our Northwest Braden family. And definitely heavy hearts tonight for Bob Crow passing, and Debbie and Hannah, you're always in our prayers.
Absolutely. Thoughts and prayers are with the Crow family for sure, and she's done a lot for us, and it's much appreciated. And the sad thing is I don't think we could ever say enough to make her understand how much she has meant to us and what she's done. But let's turn the clock back to last week in the Palmetto football game. And, Gene, I don't know that everybody really understands how bad the field conditions were. You showed me a picture at halftime, and it was absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, and that picture that I have is from the sidelines. So that's obviously not the middle of the field where the play happens almost all with all 22 players on the offense and defense. And almost to a point, you know, I understand why we played that game, Manatee, Palmetto, and it's the rivalry that's kind of got the town going now. Unfortunately, you know, over the years, you say a rivalry, you have to beat us. Well, Palmetto's beat us 2 out of the last 3 years, so it is what it is, and we got to step up. But when you look at that field, it's probably done for the year. They're going to have problems with it all year because of that game. My opinion, if it would have been a Palmetto, or even if it would have been on our home field and we were playing an outside county school, with the amount of water on the field, we probably would have canceled the game. But it's Palmetto Manatee. We got to play it, and I'm glad we played it because we need the experience. Even though you don't know what type of team we are yet, you know, we played a top caliber team, and obviously we're not at Lakeland's level yet. But we played Palmetto, and you know the game is back and forth in the slot, and who knows how we're going to do. I hope we get no more rain tonight. I don't see another dark cloud close to us, and the field's in good shape. Let's see what we can do. And you know, Danny, you and I talked about it. We a lot of 0-2 good teams in this Tampa Bay region.
Yeah, and it's interesting you bring that up, and we'll turn the clock back a little bit for some people. In 2004, wasn't a good year for the Hurricanes. We started out 2 losses, 3 if you want to count the Kickoff Classic, and then losing to Venice. But the next year, we go to 2005. We start the year off losing to Southeast and to Booker. In 2005, 2006, we lost to Southeast and Booker back-to-back years, and then proceeded to make it all the way to the semifinals, posting a 9-4 and 9-5 records in back-to-back years. So you can't sit here and say, hey, the season is over with, it's done. With the new playoff system the way it is, points are very, very important. I think there's nothing out of the realm of possibilities that Manatee can make it there. But without a doubt, tonight is a must-win game in a lot of positions.
Sure. I mean, even talking about the points and the system the way it is now. One, the 2 games we've lost are not district, so it doesn't hurt us in the district. So everything, the goals that we have in place, win the district, make the playoffs, win the state championship, are still there. And, you know, you look at, you know, Lakeland's probably not losing another game in the regular season. And honestly, Palmetto, I mean, you know, they could very well go the rest of the way themselves. And their district is Braden River, Southeast, and Bayshore and stuff like that. They could absolutely go.
Yeah, their 2 biggest tests down the road after tonight against Riverview. We'll talk about that coming up as we go through this countdown to kickoff. But the other 2 games are going to be Charlotte, and it's going to be going up to Tallahassee and Lincoln. That's their 2 biggest challenges left. They do have Braden River on there. I think they're better than Braden River. I may change my mind after tonight's game, but who knows? And Eddie, I know you were disappointed in the end result last week.
I'm very disappointed, but Chad is right. We always go into each year wanting to win the district. You know, we haven't played a district game yet, so we got to get up for that. Now we know we got Venice down there, but we got Lakewood Ranch. We should be able to, you know, to beat them. Sarasota's improved, so that'll be a good game. So I think we have a really good chance of winning the district, in my opinion. It's a hard one because we got to go through Venice. But this is about the district and making the playoffs every year. And don't forget, our head coach one year, he went 0-2 to start us and wound up and run. I think he won the state championship that year.
We've had some good things happen. It's just 2 games that really doesn't mean the world right now. We got to right the ship, and I think tonight the ship will get righted. We'll take a quick timeout on the Shake Pit Countdown to Kickoff. We'll have more of the pregame show. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
This is what I love, clean trucks and clean cars. That's what it's all about. Hi, I'm Zach Callis. I'm the owner of American Car Care Center, the friendliest car wash in Bradenton, Florida. We take pride at what we do here at American Car Care Center. Our employees treat your car like they would treat their own. They're here to make you happy, and our motto is, if you're not happy, tell us. If you're happy, tell a friend.
This may look like an ordinary tomato to you. It's our Gamble Creek Farm tomato. It's the symbol of our commitment to provide you the freshest and locally sourced ingredients from our farm to your table. Like at the Beach House Restaurant, new from the ground up, with a great contemporary look and an incredibly relaxed atmosphere. It's as beautiful as an island sunset. This is the new Beach House. I'm Ed Childs, and your table is waiting.
Countdown to Kickoff. This is Danny Carter along with Gene Brown, Chad Choate, and Eddie Mulock. And guys, let's touch on some local games in the areas that are coming up. We'll quickly hit on these, and then we'll get to Coach Shakir and his comments on tonight's game. One thing, the game that kind of stands out the most is going to be down south. It's Palmetto at Riverview. Riverview coming off of a win last week after losing to Naples the week before by 1. 2 good football teams. Who do you think?
I mean, to be honest with you, I think it's a toss-up. I love Riverview plays well at home, the Ramble down there. So in a dry field, I think Palmetto's going to be able to run the ball a little bit better than what they did last week against us. They had the big play, the big run to set it up, and they'll be able to pass a little bit better as well. I think it'll be close. I think Palmetto's going to pull it out, probably 7 to 10 points.
Eddie?
I'm going with Riverview. We beat us up too much. They beat us up too much. I know they play good in the Rambo down there, and I look for Riverview to shut Palmetto down.
I think Palmetto is going to win by 2 touchdowns. This field, people think they're not as good as they are. I think they're better than they've been in the past, and I think their passing game with those 4 wide receivers is going to make it happen.
I agree with you. I like Palmetto to win the football game as well. So Southeast undefeated. Southeast playing nobody. They're playing in basically on the Christian schedule run right now. So I'd assume they'll win that one and stay the only undefeated team in the county. So that shouldn't be much of a test. You've got Lakewood Ranch going up. I believe it's Bayshore tonight.
That'd be a good game.
Yeah, district foes it's our district foe in Lakewood Ranch, and going against Gene's alma mater over there in Bayshore. People don't really realize he went to Bayshore. I got to throw that out from time to time.
Yeah, once in a while, but I think Bayshore is going to pull that off against Lakewood Ranch.
I didn't raise that.
It wasn't you, Eddie. Appreciate that.
Hey, he was actually nudging me to make sure I said it. I'm just make sure that was clear.
I was afraid he wasn't going to be able to read my note.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that'll wrap up the games we're going to touch on. We're going to take a timeout. We come back, we'll hear from head coach Yusef Shakir. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
I know you have a lot of choices out there for legal help for your injuries. So why choose our firm?
We represent and meet with our clients personally.
and we will come to you whenever you need us. Our offices and our homes are right here in your community, so every dollar we earn stays right here. Don't just take my word for it. See what our clients have to say in their hundreds of 5-star online reviews. Carl Reynolds Law, because injuries are personal. Visit us at injuriesarepersonal.com.
Before the warning flags are launched, before the winds of change arrive, you must plan and prepare for what lies ahead. Your business and personal finances call for a trusted team to help you achieve your goals with numbers you can count on. Serving this region since 1954, CS&L CPAs provides accounting, tax, audit, and consulting services. Our mission is to understand your unique needs and create exceptional solutions. CS&L CPAs is a proud supporter of Manatee High School. Visit us online to find out more.
The islands of Anna Maria and Longboat Key are incredibly unique, just like the menus at our 3 world-class waterfront restaurants. Such as the Mar Vista Dockside Restaurant, a surprisingly innovative menu featuring fresh seafood. Enjoy a timeless, laid-back atmosphere in a location like nowhere else. Come and experience an old Florida treasure. I'm Ed Childs, and I invite you to come and be our guest.
This just into the newsroom, Hurricane Joe has now become an extreme hurricane at a Category 5. Let's go to Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan with the latest details on who's going to feel the impacts from this storm.
Hi, I'm Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan with an update now on Hurricane Joe, a major Category 5 hurricane, and it's headed right toward Manatee. Everyone should take this storm seriously, especially visitors, as it's going to wipe out everything that gets in its way.
In my domain, got the whole crowd screaming out our name. It's a blowout, it's a hurricane, it's over before you know it. Take a swing, I can take a hit. If we die, it's fine, we live for this. It's all for this. We're gonna stand on top with our hands in the sky. Gonna raise our cup to the stadium lights for the glory, for the glory. We celebrate with the city tonight. Hear the hometown cheer, it's the
Watch that guy right there.
Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Let's go.
Ready.
It all comes down to this.
Who now? Who now? They shall not rest. They shall not rest.
So many stations joining us around America watching the best in high school. Share your thoughts with me, probably the biggest night you're coaching.
Well, it's filled with excitement, you know.
Sanders cuts it up. Touchdown, Manatee. The Waiters turns it inside. Touchdown, Braden. Braden Manatee is the 1983 Florida 4A high school football champion.
Braden's in Manatee. They are the Hurricanes.
Manatee High Hurricanes. Manatee Hurricanes. They are #1 in the nation. As Manatee cruised to a 13-1 record and claimed the Class 5A state championship.
For the 4th time in 10 years, have claimed the state championship.
Willie Taggart, the quarterback.
Joe Canan, head coach.
Goodbye. It's a touchdown, 98 yards. Believers.
Lobs it for Brooks. It's a jump ball and it's picked off. Good block by Allen. Sandberg leaps into the end zone. Touchdown.
Just stop sleeping.
And Joe Canan and the Manatee Hurricanes will win their 5th state title.
How does it feel to be a part of the team that's taken back the championship?
It feels great. I'm so happy for this team, players, coaches, fans, everything. I'm so happy.
Do what we do. We did what we did. We're doing what Manatee does.
Preston Porter.
Hit the ground. He's calling heads. It is a head. She's one to toss.
Okay, we got one more commercial and come.
Braden River's on the east end of the field, and the Canes are on the west end getting ready again. So it's about ready to start the kickoff. So I'm going to turn it over to our play-by-play man, my good friend and yours, Danny Carter.
Thank you, Eddie. And Gene, you were down there for the coin toss. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, Braden River won the toss and deferred to the second half, so we're going to get the ball coming right out.
All righty, so the Hurricanes will go on offense to start this game, and now that crowd mic down just a touch.
I like going on offense first.
I do too.
I like being on the gas. Let's go score some points, see where we're at. Had a week from last week, you know, to get the offense going and see what we got new wrinkles. And I like going on offense first. I'm a defensive guy, and I like going on offense first.
I think when you defer, you're saying to yourself, we may have to have time to come back.
Sure.
We may be behind.
I think the main reason that people defer is that in order to get that ball, sometimes it's just to start the second half. Maybe you got a little momentum already going to come out in the second half. And I think that's the main reason most people defer. I really like teams that say, hey, I'm going to go on offense. I'm here to prove something.
I love being on the gas. You know, let's get on the pedal. Let's score now, score first drive, because that all of a sudden now the momentum's on you to start the game. I hate kind of being lollygaggy and not be able to get a good drive going, things like that. Let's get the ball and go.
So the Braden River Pirates will be kicking off. They'll be going right to left on your dial. It'll be Brett Toma on to do the kicking for the Braden River Pirates. The Pirates are in white tops, black pants, black helmets. The Hurricanes in their traditional, and I love it, can't say enough, red tops, red bottoms, red helmets. Hurricanes will put back deep will be Tyreek Allen in the center, Jaleel Duncan on the far side. And it'll be Shamar Williams back from injury. He'll be on the near side.
You know, Dan, neither one of these teams really know who they are, I don't think yet.
Nope, and we are underway. A low line kick that will be off of Williams. He'll pick it up at the 2. He's going to be across the 5 to the 10, across the 15, still on his feet to the 20, to the 25. He's got a little room to the 30, across the 35, almost to the 40-yard line, and a great return after bobbling it.
Well, you know, and I talked to Coach Shakir this week, and in his scouting report, he thought that kickoff return was going to be big plays for us, possibly even score. We should score on kickoff return. If he feels that cleanly, that may be one that we take to the house. But
exactly
good to have Shamar back.
I think that's exactly right. If we would he'd have handled that, we could have gone all the way that time, because he made a great yardage after bubbling the ball around down there, fumbling it around. They had plenty of time to get defenders down there.
So Jace Brzezowski will bring the offense out on the field. Ryan Ives will line up in basically the tight end spot here. We've got Jamil Williams, a freshman, off to his left. It'll be a handoff to Williams. He's going to go off the left side, grind his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Yeah, Jamil's going to be and we'll see what he's got this game, but he's a talented freshman, and excited to see him go number 35 out there tonight, and we'll see what he's got. They're going to give him the ball and see him go. He's had a great week of practice.
So the Hurricanes going with the kind of a sugar huddle. They hustle everybody out here. I have 2 receivers to his right, one to his left.
And Hayes came out of the game, Danny.
Williams looks, all of a sudden Brzezowski will tuck and run. He looked to his left first. I thought he was going to hand it off underneath. He didn't. It'll be a loss on a play of about a yard. It'll set up a 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a busted play or not. It looked like he was going to set up the pass and then just took it down and run. So I don't know if it was a busted handoff or something. But again, you got a freshman back there running back, got a sophomore at quarterback, in his 3rd game. Freshman running back's 1st game. So we'll probably see some little hiccups here and there.
So 3rd down and 11. The Canes will go with 3 receivers in a bunch set on the right side, 1 to the left. Jamil Williams offset to the left of Brzezowski. Jace takes the snap. He looks down the field. He's got a man. He fires across incomplete, almost intercepted. He had Jaleel Duncan was the intended receiver at the 1st down sticks, and almost as if he just kind of gave up on that.
Yeah,
the Hurricanes come on the punt.
It almost looked like Jaleel stopped running the route. Almost looked like he didn't think it was coming to him, but it looked like there was a window there in between the corner and the safety, and just like Jaleel just stopped. I don't know.
It looked like he threw it right at the Braden River player.
So 3 and out for the Hurricanes. Nick Bigelow on to do the punting. It'll be Robbie Gecker, or Goker. We still ain't quite figured that out. On to return. He sets it his own 28-yard line. It comes down. He's going to call for a fair catch at the 28.
Well, not the opening series we wanted.
No, and now the defense has got to step up and do their job. So
it gives them too much confidence. You know what, Chad?
Yeah, look, last week I think the defense played well enough to win. There's no question. I mean, you hold them to 12 points in the game, and then obviously the overtime win to make it 18 from Palmetto, but 12 points should get you a win every single time, in my personal opinion.
Well, that first series there looks like we just kept running from Palmetto over here.
So Braden River will start on their own 28-yard line. 10-23 here, first series for the Pirates. Canes went 3 and out.
Irone's not in their own defense tonight.
It'll be Levante Yeomans set behind him in the I formation. Yeomans will get it off the right side. Just a small little bit of running room over there before he was taken down. It was Shaquille Martinez on a stop.
Yeah, Yeomans is somebody we know relatively well. He played last year a little bit towards the end of games, and he's a sophomore, young kid. Decided to transfer over to Braden River, and he's a staple in their run game along with Hodo.
They'll spot the ball on the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Pirates. They'll run 2 receivers on both sides.
They like to stretch the field, so look for him to go deep here pretty soon.
He'll take it, swing it out to the left to Goker. Goker's got it. He's going to kick it out around the left side and gets enough for the 1st down. They're going to be very close. He's going to mark it back, step out close. My guess is in high school, this will be a quick.
I think they got it.
Bring it on. It's very close.
Interesting. That's the first time this year we've gone 2 high safeties there. We backed up Quay Davis, and I think Eddie hit it right there on the head. They like to go throw the ball a little bit deep, and maybe that's what we're ready for.
So we got 3rd down and a football, and they're going to take a look at this and see if they need to measure it. Now they signal 1st down.
The tip of the ball is not over that 38-yard line, so I don't know why they wouldn't measure it, but I may be
wanting to get the measurement, and they're just automatically going to move it up. They signal. They got the clock playing. The chains aren't even set yet, so it's 1st and 10 Pirates. At their own 38-yard line, Yeomans will take the handoff off the left side. A little bit of running room over there before he's gang tackled. Tyreek Allen in on the stop, a pickup of 4 on the play.
This is what they did last year. They ran a lot of weak side runs on us last year, the short side of the field. So we hopefully better see that and realize, that looks like that's what they're trying to do again this year.
So on 2nd down, 5, maybe 6, kind of in between here.
I think he'll throw the bomb here.
2nd down.
Yep.
Shockey Itresh will roll to his right. He's got some room. He's got a receiver. Receiver catches, goes out of bounds short of the 1st down. It'll be set up a 3rd and short, about 1 yard to go.
What I don't like, so Porter right there is coming off the edge there once he sees quarterback roll, and instead of missing the running back trying to set up a block, he's trying to go through him, take the outside shoulder and avoid him, and maybe you can make a play on the quarterback.
So on 3rd down and 1 for the Pirates on their own 46-yard line. Yeoman's offset to the left, and the Canes jump offside, 1st down the easy way. And I watched this on film. They did it to us last year. They go to the hard count a lot, and you just got to be disciplined.
Yeah, it's you know, as an ex-defensive coach, it's tough for those guys. You're preaching, especially on the front four. Go when the ball moves, we're attacking. We're as soon as that ball moves, we're off the line of scrimmage, and it's tough. But you guys got to be in and be ready to go.
We got to stop them, guys.
So first down to move the ball into Manatee territory at the 48-yard line of the Hurricanes. First down and 10 Pirates.
We got a good drive going here. We got to stop him right here.
Shockey will hand off to Yeomans on the interior, and he'll slice his way through for a pickup of 1, possibly 2 on the play.
Down by big number 90, Ron Harley.
Harley on the stop. We'll give him 1 on that play. It'll set up a second down and 9.
I don't foresee them running down our throats down the middle of the field. Palmetto wasn't successful until the one big play. I think they're going to have to go the perimeter like they have been.
So Trash sets his offense, takes a snap, looks to his right, quick out. He's got Goker over there. Goker will turn it up the field. Pickup of about 4.
Too much room out there.
Set up a third down and 4 on the play. Be 3rd and 4.
Third down, Kane. Third down.
And driving, I mean, they're just hitting it. All they're doing is going out and sitting in open space and doing a good job.
Very similar to what we did last week against Palmetto. This is a big third down, though.
It's working, though, for him.
2 receivers to his left, 2 to the right. Yeomans will be offset to the right of Shockey. And the Canes jump off sides again. Another 5 yards and another first down.
Same player.
So that's 2 first downs we've given them now off of penalties, and you just can't do that.
Same player over there, too.
You do it too many times, that ought to be enough to get you off the field, and quickly he goes off the field.
Yep, that's Stewart getting off the field, and again, jumped off, and you got to sit down and watch a couple plays and understand what you've done.
In a tough game like this, you can't be giving away things. You got to make them earn it.
So on first down and 10, the Pirates driving towards the Hurricane end zone. It's a high snap. He corrals it. Yeomans tries to spin out. Ryan Ives just gathers him up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, high snap there. That the zone read is all about timing. The high snap allows that timing to get messed up a little bit. Ives back there, and plenty of time to tackle Yeomans.
So on second down and 12, Braden River hustles to the line of scrimmage. They're known to do this a lot. He'll get things set. Takes a snap, looks to his left. He's looking under pressure. He'll flush him out. He's looking to throw. Finally releases its incomplete pass in and out of the hands of the intended receiver on the far side.
I was going to say it came out and hit the ground there right in front of him.
Got some pressure finally. We're only bringing 3 guys, though. We're playing a 3-man front right now. We dropped back Hyman in coverage, and once he started scrambling, Hyman did run up to make some pressure, and that probably what pushed Itachi to make the throw right there early.
On 3rd and 12, Iron Jackson will check in defensively here for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, they could go deep here for sure.
Shockey calling out the signals, takes a snap, rolls to his left. He's looking, he fires. He's got a man, Goker, underneath. He sidesteps. One guy sidesteps 2 before he's forced out of bounds at the 3rd, but he's short of the first down. But a manageable opportunity if they want to go for it on 4th here.
Yeah, it looks like they're comfortable with going for it. They had a good drive here offensively. We didn't do anything last series, so why not gamble a little bit here? I'd watch the ball, though. I'm assuming they're going to probably go on 2.
I would imagine. They've done it twice and pulled us off. So on 4th down and 3. The Pirates on the move, 6:43 to go here in the first period. Looks back over towards the offensive coordinator for the play. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to the right. Does it again, tries to bark the signals out, tries to draw them off, and now Braden River will take a timeout, and we'll take a timeout. No score here, 6:43 to go in the first period. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Every great team has a coach that leads them to victory. Offense, defense, special teams. The coaching staff knows that it takes a full team effort in order to be successful. At Williams Wealth Management Group, we help our clients implement their strategic plan. We take a 360-degree approach to help our clients meet their personal goals. My wife Helene and I are proud Manatee High School graduates, and we love our community that we're raising our family in. At Williams Wealth Management Group, our services are more than money.
We welcome everybody back to Joe Canaan Field at Hawkins Stadium. Braden River Pirates have the ball down on the Hurricane 30-yard line on a 4th down and 3 situation here. The Pirates will go with 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Yeomans will be offset to the left of the quarterback. He takes a snap, drops back, he looks, he fires down the center on the seam route, and he caught it and in the end zone for a touchdown.
I mean, I don't even know. Porter's on the free safety up top there, lets him run right across his face. Didn't even look like he made a defensive effort towards it. And I know it's his first, real true snaps at free safety, but he played it last year. That to me, I don't know, it just looked like he didn't even know he was going to be thrown.
That was kind of inexcusable, and Gene, I mean, he split the same. You can't ask for anything better as far as the pass, but pretty poor defensive effort.
Yeah, but no, we saw that last week a little bit with Oliver. Unfortunately, he's still kind of learning the position, because he's a quarterback, second-string quarterback, but he's got to make that. The play was there. All he would do is go make it.
Yeah, so Toma comes on for the point after and kicks it through. It's 7-0 Pirates, 6:34 to go here in the first period. We'll keep things right here. And the weather is going to be perfect this weekend, gentlemen. It's a good time to head out to the beach, the Sandbar Beach House or Mar Vista, one of the 3 great waterfront dining restaurants, Sandbar Beach House, Mar Vista.
That was too easy.
Well, obviously we see what they're doing offensively. Every single pass, they attempted 6 passes, 5 completions there to Robert Goker for 55 yards in the touchdown. We know what they're doing now. Yeomans was the ball carrier for 4 or 5 plays there. Goker was obviously the go-to receiver, so we're going to have to make some kind of adjustments on defense. I don't know if it's bring a safety in the box, play somebody man-to-man on Goker and eliminate him, and let's see what else they've got. And we'll have to make some adjustments on defense and see what happens next series.
So the Canes will regroup. We'll go on offense, and this time they got to do something better than a 3-and-out. They didn't get anything offensively going on the last series. So another one of our sponsors, Bose Imaging Center. Bose Imaging Center is dedicated to bringing you the best in quality radiology imaging. The Bose family has been in healthcare for more than 4 generations. State-of-the-art facility is easily located in the heart of Bradenton and is near all major medical facilities. Bose Imaging Center, where quality and customer service is the standard.
How about we just run this one back, guys?
I'll take that.
Yeah, I won't argue with you. So we'll have Tyreek Allen back deep along with Iron Jackson and Jaleel Duncan. Brett Toma on to kick it off. 6:34 to go in the first period. And Toma approaches and puts his right foot. It's a little onside kick that does not make the 10 yards. The penalty goes, and it'll be great field position. I don't know what they saw on film in last week or whatever, but we didn't bite on that.
No, listen, well, one, we did not. And look, if he gets it 10, there may be a chance to get it. But look, here's Kurt Brownlee. Look, they're 0-2. They're playing Manatee. Second time now in like 6 or 7 years. Go big or go home a little bit. I don't mind that decision, to be honest.
No, I like it because you catch them in an opportunity to fall asleep. But credit the Hurricane front men right there. Nobody bailed on that as he approached the football. They held their ground. So we'll look through this.
Now they got a legal procedure against them too.
We're going to look through this glass here that we can't really see through very well. So the humidity, the cool air inside this box, and I'm trying to find any little spot I can see through it. So referees are discussing things as if currently right now the ball would be set on the Braden River 42-yard line. Manatee in Braden River territory and an excellent field position to start things. Let's talk about that Manatee offensive line. There's been a few changes this week. It'll be Charles Armstrong. We'll talk this left to right. Charles Armstrong at tackle, left tackle. Kewan Hawthorne at the left guard. Quentin Rome now has moved to center. Frankie Robinson, right guard, and Derek Maurice will be the right tackle.
Yeah, make little changes, and we've struggled a little bit on the offensive line past couple weeks. Make little changes and see how it goes, and add some competition to the previous guys that had the position. See if they can win it in practice.
I'm not understanding. Now we're going to move it back, which that's where it ought to be. That's where the ball went out of bounds. I didn't know why they marked 5 yards off on it. So
I thought they called a penalty.
So we'll set up at the Braden River 47-yard line. Brzezowski takes a snap, hands off to Williams as he fights to the line of scrimmage, still on his feet, gets across for 2 yards. The ball is loose. Ball is loose. Braden River's got it. fighting for extra yards, and the ball gets punched out.
Yeah, you know, again, this is actually Jamil, the freshman's first contact of his high school career. Has not played in a freshman or JV game. You know, he's fighting for extra yards there, and yeah, it looked like maybe Braden River punched it out and obviously recovered, and that's not the way you want to start off the second drive in great field position. Now you got to put the defense out. They've only got a couple minutes to rest and make adjustments. Kind of right back on the field.
Particularly when you're behind.
So Braden River will take over on their own 42-yard line. 42-yard line is where they'll start. 6:22 to go, first period.
We got
7-0 Braden River.
We got to get a turnover here, Danny. It's our turn.
Shockey at the quarterback, 3 receivers to his left. He'll hand off to Yeomans up the middle, and Yeomans fights forward, picks up a good 3 yards on that play, straight off the left guard.
Taken down by number 31.
We had to send somebody out here to wipe this window because I can't see anything.
I can't reach it, probably.
Chad's going to get elected here in a minute.
I can send Van Osterbridge up if you want.
Where is Kevin?
You got to send a trampoline over here to help him.
Yeah, send him
like a flag on the flag. Nope, waving that off. Timeout of Braden River.
So Braden River will exercise their second timeout here in the first half. We'll take a timeout. We'll return with more Manatee Hurricane football. Presented by.
This isn't just any beach. This is where I grew up. The most beautiful beaches in the world. Incredible water and unbelievable sunsets, which you can experience every time you dine at one of our waterfront restaurants. Such as the Sandbar, where you can dine with your toes in the sand. Enjoy seafood from local waters and produce from our farms to your table. I'm Ed Childs, and I invite you to join me at the Sandbar.
Well, we're back coming out of the Pirates' second time out here in the first half, so they'll come out on the field at the own 45-yard line. Second down and 7. Shockey takes a snap. He options out to the left. He got some running room and new running. Oh, and he was tagged. And that's going to be helmet to helmet, and that's going to be, and the sad thing is Iron Jackson's down on the field. I mean, these two hit face to face.
That was not helmet to helmet. He hit him with the shoulder all day long.
All I saw fly out of there was a mouthpiece. And I don't know whose mouthpiece flew. That was a Braden River guy's mouthpiece. No, I take that back. That was actually the screen on his helmet. The face mask, the clear plastic they have on the front, it knocked it off. And they are going to give a helmet-to-helmet personal foul there against Manatee. So tack on additional 15 to the end of the run there at midfield. So that'll move the ball all the way down to the 35-yard line.
Does he have to come out?
He'll have to come out for at least one play, but.
No, I mean, that was shoulder to shoulder all day long, and I mean, unless I'm from my angle straight at it, the kid just hit him perfectly with the shoulder. Just because it was a hard hit doesn't mean it's a penalty.
I was blocked out from up here. They had too many guys on that side to actually see it, but all I saw were things flying off of helmets. So it was a vicious hit. Unfortunately, the Canes get tagged with 15. So we move the ball down to the Hurricane 35. 5:45 here in the first period. 7-0 Pirates. Jaheim Hodo in the backfield now with Shockey. Shockey takes a snap. That was movement. They didn't even throw the flag, and for whatever reason, Tyreek Allen pulled up on that. Could have actually put another hit on him, but
Coach Shakir's asking for that when that flag wasn't thrown. I'm sure he's doing it really politely, but
I mean, that's a straight movement before things take off, and I can see it from up here. Now, you go back to last year, they did a lot, and
they did move a lot last year.
They get away with it, and I don't know how. The ball's not snapped. The running back is already leaning forward as it's going, so just because he doesn't take a step doesn't mean it's not illegal procedure. So second down and 8, and the Canes jump off again.
This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous.
We have loaded up some penalties right here.
30 yards of penalties, 4 penalties, 30 yards.
Oh, no, add that one right now. That's another 5.
Yeah, on top.
We're up to 35 now.
And we're looking 14-0 right in the eye.
We're just packing them up. Clock running, 5 minutes to go, first period. Shockey will have Hodo off to his right, 2 receivers to his left. Marks out the signals. The Canes don't move. It is 2nd down and 3. Waits the snap. He takes it. Hands off to Hodo off the left. He's a hit at the line of scrimmage, leaning forward. He might have picked up 1 yard out of it.
Yeah, Porter with a good tackle there. You know, when offense starts doing those check with me's and look to the sideline and make those play calls changing, hopefully the defenders start to listen to some of those, start to pick up on the signals and the calls they're making, and hopefully start getting that as the game goes on, and they know exactly what's coming, hopefully.
So 3rd down and 2. Big 3rd down for the Hurricanes. Hodo in the backfield with Shockey. Shockey calling out the signals, takes hands off to Hodo again, who's met immediately, but he leans forward enough for the 1st down.
Looks that way.
Move the chains one more time.
Taken out by number 42, DeAndre Higdon.
They're now 4 for 4 on 3rd downs.
Well, they're 4 for 4 because we're putting them in great situations with penalties.
3 of them have been the penalties.
Yeah, well, we got to stop the penalties. We're shooting ourselves in the foot here.
We got to do something different quick. I know that.
So Yeomans checks back in for the Pirates in the backfield.
Goker in the slot, by the way, number 4, number 3rd receiver inside here. Watch something inside to him.
Shockey marking out the signals, and he's going to drop. He's going to look. He's rolling to his right under pressure by Ives. Still rolling to his right. He'll throw it out. He's got a man open, and that's just losing the receiver. That's all there is to it. We allowed him to come back. You know he's going to come back to help the quarterback, and we got our safety sitting back there just watching him go.
Yeah, that's frustrating. You get pressure, you get them out, you get them outside going, and receivers, they do the drills for that. Fire drill where all of a sudden it's a scramble drill and move to the quarterback and get open, and Lasada got open there for that completion.
So 1st down and 10 again, and they are at the 12-yard line of the Hurricanes.
It's almost 1st and goal.
Threatening to punch it in again. Shockey hands off to Yeomans. A little bit of running room off the right side. He'll push his way right about the 10, maybe just across the 10-yard line.
He had a pretty good hole over there, too.
Hey, we're closing up the holes in the A gaps. I mean, we're doing a good job of closing those down. Right now, we're having a problem in coverage.
No question.
It's nowhere else, but it's coverage. I mean, the running game has not been that much of a threat. Give him 3 on the carry. It'll be 2nd down at 7. Again, they look back to the sidelines for the play from the coach. He's barking out the signals to his lineman. He'll set up, takes a snap, hands off to Yeomans again. Yeomans have met immediately at the line of scrimmage. There'll be a loss on the play. Loss of about a yard, and
another big 3rd down.
Huge 3rd down. And where have they been successful on 3rd down? 1 of 2 things they're going to do here. They're going to split the seam or
jump both sides.
Continue to roll out. He's had a lot of success rolling out. The way he's set up now to be a rollout left. Let's see if he does it. 2:09 to go here, 1st period. Pirates at the Manatee 11. We'll call it the 11-yard line. 3rd down and 8.
Noah Font is a tight end. Have not seen him yet. Watch him up.
Now Yeomans will shift over to the left. Again, Yeomans was moving before the snap. He gets off of 1 tackler before he's finally taken down, gang tackled on that one. That was Quade Davis coming in to make the stop. And that'll bring on the field goal unit for the Pirates. Very conservative to me.
Yeah, no, I was looking for a pass. Noah Font, tight end, is probably one of their best players all around. He plays linebacker as well, athletic kid. Haven't seen him even throw his way yet. Hasn't even released for a pass. I thought that may be the time. Get up in the seam and see what he can do, and maybe get lost in the defense. But, yeah, very conservative. Just run up the middle.
He's pretty good at that distance. Before the game, I watched him.
This would be Tolman for a 26-yard field goal. It was a low snap, but Goker got it down, and the kick was wide right, so no good.
That's a win. That's a win for the Hurricanes, no question. Bend but don't break. Bend but don't break.
Yeah, move the ball back to the 20, and now the Canes got to get something. We've had 4 offensive plays so far.
Yeah, and one
was a punt.
And, yeah, So no, hopefully and look on that last play, Gene brought it up. You know, Jamil had about 5 or 6 yard gain. He's trying to go for more. He's out at running back.
Is Iron? Can you see his Iron in there?
He is not.
No, he's not.
That's not good.
So Brzezowski will come out at the quarterback position. He'll be offset by Jabari Dunbar. Off to his right. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. He'll be fake off the handoff to Dunbar, and Brzezowski finds additional room. And there's a flag thrown, and I think this is a
face mask, or it's going to be a holding on us. If it's holding, that's blocking the back.
Blocking the back.
You know, that did not look like a block in the back to me. It looked like the defender was face to face with Derek Maurice right there. But I'm not the one in the black and white stripes.
All we do is get the down over.
We just got to kind of regroup here. As soon as you get a good positive play, we've got a penalty on it. Unfortunately, to still be at 7-0 right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, defense played well that last series and made them go for a field goal and miss it. But the offense has got to we got to spark something here. And I don't know if do we go to the quick passing game like we had success with last week towards the end of the game there with Palmetto, and you know, we'll see what Coach Green's got dialed up here.
We're doing the same thing we did last week. We're still trying to run in the middle and we're not getting the ball outside.
We have 3 receivers to his left, to the right. Empty backfield for Jace Brzezowski.
Look out.
Takes a snap. He looks to his right, intercepted, and walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Well, there was a quick game passing. There was no question, but Braden River was obviously prepared for that. And it wouldn't even have made the wide receiver a little short there. And corner saw it and jumped it and took it to the house. I mean, we tried to come back out in that short game. Look, there's no question. They watch film just like everybody else, and they're prepared for that. And, you know, now we're going to have to do something else. If they know that's what's coming, we're going to have to do something else offensively to get this ball going.
Well, that'll make it 13-0. 50 seconds to go here in the first period. And so far, the Canes can find nothing offensively.
Just like last week.
Braden River waiting on the
kicker
holder to come out, and they still are missing another player too. I wouldn't be surprised if they take a timeout. Really don't even need to. It's an extra point. This Coleman's got plenty of leg anyway. We're backing up 5 yards. Let's see, they got 4 seconds to get this snap off. 3, 2, 1. They get it off. Snap is down, the kick is up, and it is no good as he snaps it to the left.
The coaching staff actually for Braden River was telling them, no, don't hurry, don't rush it. Let's just take the 5 yards and kick. But they tried to rush it.
That would have been the wise thing to do.
Yeah, they tried to rush it, and he pulls it left.
So far, anything that could go wrong has gone wrong for the Hurricanes.
This is O'Toole's law. You know what O'Toole's law is, don't you? O'Toole's law.
I've heard it every year and I forget it every time.
Okay, well.
Go ahead. Fire it to me one more time. I don't know it now. Re-educate me.
Okay, I'll save it.
What can go wrong will go wrong? Is that it?
No. O'Toole's law is that Murphy was an optimist.
Yeah. He should have
Murphy
shot
said anything can go wrong will. O'Toole's law is Murphy was an optimist. It's worse than O'Toole's law.
Well,
it's worse than Murphy's law.
Maybe we got to do something, or maybe we got to go out there and sacrifice a chicken, do something. We'll watch Major League and come up with something good to do to change our luck.
Well, I don't know what else could go wrong. So that may be a positive.
I don't know.
I'll be the positive outlooker.
All right, let's see if we can change things around here. As Tolman's got it teed up to kick. 50.8 seconds to go here. First period, 13-0 Pirates. Toma will put his foot into it, and it'll be Tyreek Allen who will take it from the 6. He's across the 10, 15, 20, 25. Got some running room up the middle and gets it out across the 35. So kick returns have been good. The problem is I don't want to see us on kick returns.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done with that. Yeah, I'm done with the kick returns. But they have been positive, and we've had good. Listen, other than last drive on 20, we've had good field position this game. That's not a complaint at all.
That even makes us look worse right now.
Right.
We've got good field position all night, and we haven't got a point. We haven't had nothing. We have nothing.
First down and 10 Hurricanes from their own 36-yard line.
I believe Iron's out of the game, guys.
The handoff to Dunbar, straight up the middle, and Dunbar fights forward. And
we didn't run up there last week, and we're not running up there this week. We got to go outside.
We're just getting no push in the middle.
That's right, but we keep going there. Yeah. We still keep going there. What? We got to get away from that. Let's throw the ball outside.
Saw that lightning off the side. That was a pickup of 1, 2nd down and 9. Brzezowski will throw it out in the flat. It's caught. That is Chris Heredia. Heredia got some good touches last week. Small gain, a gain of 2 on the play. It'll set up a 3rd down and 7. 8 seconds.
You're talking about running outside. That's basically a toss. That's trying to get the ball outside as quickly as possible. And that may be the only. I just don't see another running back that really is an outside threat like that we have. Maybe if they bring in a Markel Jackson, a little bit quicker of a guy. But that's your outside play, and keep going to it.
Well, Phelps was our guy. The problem is Phelps is banged up. He's not here this week, so. So on 3rd down, Brzezowski looks, fires to his left, got a man open, and it is caught. A great catch. It's Iron Jackson with a tremendous catch over there. Enough for the 1st down. 3.2 seconds to go here in the 1st period as the Canes approach midfield, and that'll do it. That'll be the end of the 1st period. 13-0 Pirates. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more Manatee Hurricane football. Presented by Conway Buick GMC.
Something's begun. It's our big Summer of Jeep event going on now at Firkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Fall in love with the perfect new Jeep for those fun summer days and hot summer nights.
During the Summer of Jeep event at Firkins, shop over 200 new Jeeps and get a new 2019 Jeep Wrangler for only $259 a month. Yes, $259 a month.
Don't miss the Summer of Jeep sales event. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it at Firkins.
Field of Hawkins Stadium, where we're getting ready to start the 2nd period of play. The Braden River Pirates will lead 13-0. The Hurricanes have 1st down and 10 at their own 49. Handoff to Dunbar. Got some running room off the left side. Good positive yards here. Get 4 yards. And Gene, 1st half, a bit of a struggle offensively.
Yeah, and I think this offensive line is trying to gel together, and right now it's just having a hard time. And Braden River's crowding the bottom, challenging us. So we got to get the ball outside. Iron Jackson made a great catch on that 1st down, but we need to get the ball in open space so he can actually make some moves.
Hey, kind of keep an eye on Quentin Rome here. He's snapping the ball pretty well, so Brzezowski will take the snap. He looks. He's got a man wide open in the middle, and that's Corbett, Jaden Corbett. That'll be a nice pitch and catch, a pickup of 14 on the play and a 1st down for the Hurricanes. And
he hung on to that ball there, buddy. That was
I love Jaden Corbett.
Big, tall receiver, and he's a kid. He's an athletic kid too for the size he is. And if he gets in open space, he'll be able to take it to the house. Nice pass protection there too. Offensive line did a great job. Jace had plenty of time.
This will loosen up the running game too, guys.
1st down and 10. Hurricanes at the 31. The Dunbar off the right side fights. He gets away from one guy and manages to pick up about a yard and a half. He started the breakaway and a little shoestring tackle.
And I know it's easy to see from up here. When you're up in this advantage point, you see different holes open up other than like you do down there. But he definitely had a crease there on the right side. He probably should have bounced a little bit sooner.
By the way, there's an interesting twist. You notice he just went off the field, was in on that play. I didn't catch it when he was in there. Was Justin Porter.
At tight end. Yep.
Brzezowski on 2nd down and 9 will fake the handoff, keeping himself some running room, bounces to the outside. He's got more running. Great block to the outside. Brzezowski to the 10, the 5, touchdown. Jace Brzezowski and the Canes are on the board.
All right, absolutely great. Let's get great block there by Markel Jackson on the edge, and then Iron Jackson after that.
That's what made him go. That's why he scored those 2 blocks.
He faked the handoff underneath there to Dunbar. He found some room. The guy at the end broke down. He kicks it to the outside. As he got around that outside, Jackson and That's Jackson and Jackson. We had Jackson and Jackson out there both taking care of it. It was a great block by both of them. And Markel's the one that sprung him for everything.
The Jacksons.
Low snap, and it's handled by Bigelow. Good job of setting that. And the Canes are on the board. It's 13-7. Braden River with 10:18 to go here in the first period. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more Manatee Hurricane football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Sheriff's Office is proud to present the new iPhone and Android app. We remain dedicated to providing the highest standard of service to our residents and visitors. So with this app, you'll find valuable information right on your mobile device. The app, in partnership with thesherifapp.com, gives you our latest news and events, most wanted listings, sex offender locations, submit a tip, job opportunities, and more. Manatee County Sheriff's Office is available for free in the App Store and Google.
Canaan Field at Hawkins Stadium. The Canes trail 13-7, 10:18 to go here in the first period. And Chad, wrap up that little scoring drive.
Yeah, the fourth drive of the game is a 5-play, 64-yard drive with Jace Brzezowski with a 26-yard touchdown run for the touchdown. All of our game statistics are brought to you by CS&L CPAs. Numbers you can count on. CS&L provides accounting, taxation, auditing, and consulting. Go to CSLCPA.com for details.
That scoring recap also brought to you by Buccaneer Pond. Whether you're buying or selling, go to Buccaneer Pond, Bradenton, Sarasota locations.
Need a big kick here, buddy.
Here's the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff as Axel Lafleur comes in, puts his left foot into it, and hammers this thing deep and into the end zone, and finally out of the end zone.
That's what we need. That's what we need.
That's a booming kick.
That's a defensive play right there.
And maybe that'll give him a little confidence, because I think last week he missed one, and I think an extra point. Just doesn't look like Axel is the same Axel that we saw last year. So maybe that gives him a little confidence and gets him going a little bit.
And some of it too has been weather conditions have been bad. There was the snap last week. I can't believe he got the ball up last week in overtime.
Don't forget that ball was soaking wet.
Yeah.
And even the coach talked about how heavy the ball gets.
Yeah, he's kicking a rock.
Danny, that ball with an extra point here was worse than last week's, and he still got it down.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing that he actually.
And Nick Bigelow, nice job getting that snap down.
All right, so the Braden River Pirates will start at their own 20-yard line. 10:18 to go in the first half of football. 13-7 Pirates. It'll be a handoff to the inside, and he's met immediately at the line of scrimmage. That's Sequel Martinez in on the stop.
Justin Porter there as well too. And I don't foresee them running up the middle on us all night, but we got to stop the perimeter plays here.
Kind of gotten away from the passing game. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back right here. Second down and 8.
Yeah, you got three left and one right.
Manatee almost jumped off right there. They're ready to fire off that football.
It looked like last play their right guard moved a little bit early. I don't know if the refs are not seeing it or.
Shockey takes a snap. He's looking left. He fires out in the flat. Man open and immediately pushed out of bounds. Not bad. He just went and he sat down. Iron Jackson on the coverage. Good job just to get him out of bounds there. It's a good pickup by the Pirates. It'll set up a third down and we'll call it a short 3, long 2.
You had a little pressure on him too that time.
Third down, Canes.
Yeah, here we are, another third down. They are 4 for 5 on third downs here. Obviously, we've given them a couple on penalties, but let's see if we can get them out of here and get the ball back, get some momentum towards the offense.
So it'll be Jaheim Hoda in the backfield, set up behind Shockey. Shockey is going to bark out the signals. He's going to hand off to Hoda off the left side. He's got enough for the first down and taken down by Martinez. But not before he gets the first down. It'll be a first down and 10 Pirates.
That weak side run. They put trips on the left side, their right side, our left side, had the tight end over on our right side and ran weak again. And that's something they were successful last year, and now a couple times they've been successful again. We've got to combat that.
So it'll be first down and 10. Braden River.
We need a turnover.
34-yard line.
We just need a turnover.
And we got a flag. This time it'll be illegal procedure on the Pirates. It'll back them up 5. It'll be a 1st and 15 situation.
I'm not going to say I called it, but they've been moving early, and I think Coach Shakir, he's down there letting the refs know, and I think they're looking for it now.
Not only that, they broke the huddle with 12 guys, which is another thing that was kind of odd. No penalty thrown on that either. But they did get them there to be first down and 15. 8:50 to go in the first half of play. Braden River 13, Manatee 7. Shockey will be flanked by Levante Yeomans. Shockey draws back, he looks, he's got nobody open, he's under pressure, he finally just throws it away, and great coverage that time by the Hurricanes, and good pressure.
Absolutely, by Newt.
Yep.
By Stewart there. And the one of the biggest things that can help the secondary in coverage is getting pressure on the quarterback, no question. And Newt did a great job. He started double teamed and kept his outside leverage there. So when Shockey tried to get outside, Newt was there to get upfield, and that's a great job.
And Tariq was right with his
Absolutely.
Man. Yeah, he was all over him like a blanket.
Second down and 15 for the Pirates on their own 28-yard line. Shockey barking out the signals, then turns and looks to the sidelines. Dresses the play to his offensive line. Here come the Hurricanes trying to put up some pressure. He's under pressure again as Stewart flushes him out. He gets away from one. Higdon pursuing him, and they finally run him out of bounds, but not before he picks up about 3. It'll leave third down and long situation, but
they were looking to go double move down here with Goker, down a single coverage down here against Jordan Miller, and Miller did a great job of not biting on the hitch and running with them, and Shockey had nowhere to go. We got some pressure again on him.
We had a guy running wild at it. We
had a long third down, got to get it.
Well, we got some hands guys out here on defense now. You got Ron Jackson, who had an interception last week. Mike Oliver's playing the free safety spot back here. So
he's a former wide receiver.
Yes.
You got Tyreek Allen, played wide receiver last year as a freshman, had some great plays for us.
So on third down and 12, Pirates
stop him right here, guys.
If the Canes can stop this conversion, putting pressure on him again. They're going to flush it out, and great coverage. That's Tyreek Allen who breaks it up in a tremendous job. He closed the gap in a hurry, but he was stride for stride, about a yard and a half, and as soon as that ball released, he just closed the gap.
Fantastic job by Tyreek. But again, so rolling out there, you called that and right before the play there. But Porter this time, instead of taking on the running back, coming to block him head on and seeing who can hit who harder, tried to avoid him and get out, got the outside shoulder, got the pressure on Shockey to throw it.
Tariq's doing a great job. How about Iron runs this one back? If they kick it, they'll kick it.
Braden River on to punt. It'll be Jaleel Duncan and I believe Iron Jackson. Yeah, Jackson on the far side from us. And it's a high, just an end-over-end kick that lands at about the 48, rolls to about the 47 where it'll die there, and the Canes will take over at their own 47-yard line. Excellent field position with 8:02 to go here in the first half of play. The Pirates lead 13-7.
Yeah, they do that rugby-style kick that we kind of started out in the beginning of the year and did past couple years, and just kind of went off the side of his foot, it looked like, because he's a better kicker than that. But we'll take the field position.
They want to keep it away from Iron. They know Iron.
Yeah, and I got, hey, Gene, if you do me a favor on this, and this series, watch Quentin Roma. What we had issues with last week, now the snaps have been good, but is he picking up the blocks? And that's the big concern. Last week we were missing that block off that center, so I'll check in with you in a couple of plays here. But Brzezowski takes a snap, he's looking, he's under pressure, and he's going to go down, and this time we get no help off that right side. He was flushed out quickly, and we had Markel Jackson going out in the flat, but he just didn't have a chance to get to him.
Yeah, pressure from the outside there. Derek Morris, Maurice jumped outside, and defensive end slanted across his face and beat him across inside there. And Jace just really had nowhere to go. Once that pocket's filled in the middle, it's kind of tough to get out.
Loss of 3 on the play. It'll set up a second down and 13. Some point in time, we're going to have to challenge down the field on him, and this time he's going to go right across the middle, in and out of the hands. The intended receiver was Jaden Corbett. He had it. He heard footsteps, and he was going to be right at the first down marker. Might actually pick up a lot more yards.
One guy to beat, right? The free safety to beat, and I think he felt that free safety coming down in his face and completely dropped the ball. Right in his hands. Couldn't have been better pass, and you got to catch those and be able to complete those.
Great play call right there. I loved it. I mean, it's
that's what we need to do more of, too. I like that kind of thing.
It's getting it in and out of the hands of your quarterback. He gets rid of it quickly, and Brzezowski will take the snap this time. He's going to dump it underneath for a little screen, and Dunbar just gets hit low and taken down. And you got to be stronger now. The Canes just bring it back just past the original line of scrimmage. They'll bring on the punt unit here. Just when you get that momentum flow, suddenly it goes away.
Yeah, setting up the screen there, and it was open. It looked like the wide receiver missed that block on the corner there, and he was able to come up and make a play right there on us. But it was open if we make the one block and
he held that block. That's a 15-yard gain, and maybe more than that. He's going to have nothing but 2 safeties left.
If we catch that quick pass over the middle, he could have been all the way.
So Goker back deep to receive for the Pirates. Nick Bigelow on to do the punting. Stands at about his own 31-yard line. It's a low snap. He scoops it up. He gets it off barely, and it's not a good punt as he had to hustle it. And it's going to roll all the way to the 34-yard line. And fortunate enough just to get it to the 34.
Absolutely. No, there's no question. Guy in his face, low snap like that. Gene knows about as well as anybody about low snaps, being a long snapper himself. And I know they don't get a whole lot of credit. You only know them when they do something wrong. But we got to get the snap up and get a clean snap to be able to get a clean kick.
We got a water break on the field. We'll take a timeout here. 6:22 to go in the first half. 13-7 Pirates. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Every great team has a coach that leads them to victory. Offense, defense, special teams. The coaching staff knows that it takes a full team effort in order to be successful. At Williams Wealth Management Group, we help our clients implement their strategic plan. We take a 360-degree approach to help our clients meet their personal goals. My wife Helena and I are proud Manatee High School graduates, and we love our community that we're raising our family in. At Williams Wealth Management Group, our services are more than money.
One single high safety, we should be able to do the same just like they're doing against us.
Field at Hawkins Stadium, 6:22 to go in the first half of football. Braden River leads 13-7. They just took over after a Manatee 3 and out. They will start on their own 34-yard line. It'll be Shockey at the controls. Hodo will be in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to the left.
Come on, turnover.
Shockey takes a snap, hands off to Hodo, bounce it out to his right, some running room, cuts it back to the interior, and picks up about 7, maybe 8 on the play.
Linebackers there, kind of guessing a little bit and getting up in the middle of the field. There's a lot of trash, a lot of junk in there, and it was all closed in the middle. We don't need to sacrifice ourselves there. Just be patient, wait for the running back to bounce.
An 8-yard pickup will set up a 2nd down and 2. Shockey will have 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Hodo in the backfield again. This time Hodo will get it, go straight up the middle. He's got enough for the first down. He got the 2 plus 2, so 4-yard pickup, and they approach midfield here. We've got it's an equipment issue, so
yeah, snap or something off the helmet. Safety being an issue with the players, that's something that they emphasize, and any kind of equipment deal with mouthpiece or helmet, they're going to blow it and tell them to get out and get it fixed.
He signaled the clock to run.
He did.
They're just resetting the ball right there. It was about a yard too far. They reset it. First down and 10. Pirates at their own 46-yard line. Shockey drops back looking. He's going to fire deep. He's got a man there, and that should be offensive pass interference as he pulled down Iron. Iron was right there, stride for stride. Had the inside to him, and their receiver grabbed him by the back of the jersey and pulled him down.
Yeah, it's number 11, Josh Thomas there for Braden River. Absolutely turned around the ball. Iron did a great job pinning and squeezing, getting his head turned around and try to make a play. And absolutely was pulled by the shoulder and possibly could have made that interception if he wasn't. But great job there either way by Iron to run with that guy and get there.
So Jaden Thibodeau is in the backfield now. They go deep and watch him turn around and come back and run the ball to the interior. Shockey will take it. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking for some pressure. And he flips it out way out of bounds, nowhere close. He was Justin Porter coming up, pressuring, getting to the outside. And again, Chad, he didn't take the block on head on. He hit it hard enough to kind of move it a little bit. But
sure,
the more he just kind of chips and keeps going.
Absolutely. You'd love to maybe see him dip and rip and get underneath that blocker and be untouched. He's going to get back there and hopefully cause a sack, maybe even a fumble.
So 3rd down and 10 for the Pirates. 5:10 to go here in the first half of play. It'll be Levante Yeomans back in the backfield, offset to the right of Shockey. 2 receivers on either side. Manatee resets their defense. Sneaking like a corner blitz. Well, we know that's not going to happen because he's got no help left, and that's going to be a delay of game.
No, they got the timeout in the last one there of the half. They got in. I mean, they snuck that in, and he's waving the flag off in the back.
I saw the flag go up over here, and I didn't see the signal for the timeout. So we'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Students, parents, and fans, the oral surgeons of Tampa Bay Jaw and Facial Surgery of Bradenton are pleased to support your high school. We are located less than 2 minutes away. We offer services such as the removal of wisdom teeth to the placement of dental implants to replace a missing tooth or to support a loose denture. So if you're ever in the need of an oral surgeon, think about our team. Go Hurricanes.
We're back here at Joe Canam Field Hockey Stadium. 5:10 to go in the first half. 13-7 Pirates. Got a 3rd down and 10 situation for the Pirates. Braden River out of timeouts here in the first half. They have the ball on their own 46-yard line. Manatee has gotten pretty good pressure the last 2 attempts. Yeomans will be in the backfield with Shockey. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Manatee's moving some guys around here.
Looks like the refs aren't set in the back end here, so they blew the whistle there. But you got Goker on by himself up top. Oh, I'm sorry, there's a second receiver.
We got Tyreek Allen in coverage here. We got Iron Jackson coverage up on top. He'll turn around and look, and that is
same audible as last
things over. Yep. Yeoman's off to his right. He's going to take the snap, drop straight back. He's going to fire out in the flat. Nobody near the receiver. Plenty of room for the first down, and that's just a breakdown in coverage.
There's no reason why Jordan Miller should have been going deep with the number 2 receiver when Tyreek Allen's over top of him. Jordan Miller completely comes off his number 1 receiver there and leaves him wide open for a 15, 20-yard out route game. Too easy.
Not sure what he was doing on that play. So they moved the ball into Manatee territory at the Hurricane 38-yard line. First down and 10 Pirates. Manatee trying to stop this drive, trailing 13-7, 5:01 to go. Handoff to Yeoman straight up the middle, runs into the back of his own guy, gets across the 30 to the 25-yard line, and another first down. Quick pick up at 15.
Yeah, it looked like nothing was going to be there in the beginning and then found a crease and bounced. It looked like it may have been holding back here in the secondary on Tyreek Allen, but again, good game by the Pirates. We got to shore that running game back up.
Let's see, the penalties we're giving up big 3rd down and long plays. That was obviously first down, but I'm just saying there were a lot of long 3rd downs have come back to haunt us.
Yeah, previous play was 3rd and 10.
Yeomans will be directly behind Shockey. Ball at the 25-yard line. And we've got a flag. That'll be illegal procedure on the Pirates. Back them up 5. Brings us to a first down and 15.
Yeah, it's 2 illegal procedures now.
Ball on the 30-yard line of the Hurricanes as the Pirates are driving towards the west end zone. Shockey checking with the coaches on the sidelines, redirecting his offense. Yeoman's in the backfield. He'll hand off to Yeomans up the middle, and this time it's Ryan Ives and a host of Hurricanes there to bring him down. Pickup of 2 on the play. We'll give him 3. Let's call it 3. It'll be second down and 13, 12, 13, 12 and a half, somewhere in there, 12 and a quarter. Do we hear 12 and a half? Do we have 12 and 3/4?
Yeah.
And man, if you can't laugh at this, you can't laugh at anything. You got to find a way to have some fun. 3:50 to go, first half. Canes trail. Shockey will take the snap. Options out to his right, and he gets it out there to Hodo, who Porter comes up, lays a big hit on him, knocks him out of bounds. And I want to say this much. I have a huge issue, and it's not just high school. It's college, it's pros, and tackling, due to the lack of contact and practice now, is atrocious.
You just can't you can't wrap up during practice and take them down because of injury and some safety stuff, and you see it in the games. Here's our 3rd and 10, though. Big 3rd down. We got to stop them here.
We're not even set up correctly. Manatee's got to call timeout. Thank goodness, because we didn't have guys in the right position. We're going to have an open receiver out there. So 3:41 to go here in the first half, 13-7. We'll keep things right here and take care of a couple of our other sponsors. Tampa Bay Jaw and Facial Surgery of Bradenton is proud to support the Manatee Hurricanes. Tampa Bay Jaw and Facial Surgery of Bradenton provides dental implants and wisdom teeth removal with an experienced and certified staff. Contact Stephanie Zastro of Tampa Bay Jaw and Facial Surgery at 941-747-5597. Also, if you're tired of big bank buyouts, visit First Southern Bank for all your banking needs. First Southern Bank is a true community bank led by experienced neighborhood bankers that live and work in Manatee County. This full-service bank offers competitive commercial and consumer loan options, along with personal and business checking accounts and no monthly maintenance fees. First Southern Bank, located at 3103 Manatee Avenue West. Let First Southern Bank be your bank of choice. So as we come out of the timeout here with 3:41 to go in the first half, Canes trail 13-7. Pirates are on the move, driving towards the Hurricane end zone. They're at the Manatee 25-yard line with a 3rd down and 10. Manatee has been snake bit on the long 3rd down situations all night. Here's the snap, a little bit of pressure coming up. It's Ives trailing after him, and the ball's thrown out of bounds. It'll be incomplete, but good pressure by the Canes that time. It'll bring up 4th down and 10, and I'll be honest with you, I think they go for it.
I think they are, or at least they're going to try to draw us offside to get an extra 5 yards, but they went empty there. Right. So no one in to help with the pass rush there. Ives on the edge was great job, made him really bounce out to the right, and Porter got there on the side to make him throw it away quick.
They've been getting that first down on the quick out too.
Don't get overly anxious. And we got another penalty. That's going to be, I think they lined up all sides to start with. You see him, he's across the 25. So that's going to be against, see if they call it an illegal procedure. I think it's the illegal formation to start with. He was already across after they'd set the ball.
4th down, 15.
He got up on it, put his hand on it, ready to snap it.
I wouldn't be surprised if he kicks a field goal here. Change his mind. Nope.
Well, you're not going to punt because punt's only going to trade out 10 yards. So you're going to take a shot out of here. 3rd down and 15, and Manatee's got to tighten up defense. And
we got 3 wide receivers
watch
left.
Watch him go down to seam. Goker's right here.
And 2 defenders over on that side.
Empty backfield. He's under pressure. Ives has got him, and he goes down. A sack on the play. Ryan Ives on a huge 4th down stop. Manatee will take over on downs, and that is the top defensive play of the night right there. Ryan Ives with a sack. American Car Care. Go there. They'll help protect your car against dirt and grime. It's American Car Care, Manatee Avenue West, for the premier car wash experience.
Yeah, Porter won't get the highlight there, won't get the statistic there either for the sack, but he caused that come off the edge, and then Ives cleaned up. But again, they went empty again and tried to get us on, and we're bringing some more pressure and empty, which I like to do, like to see, and let's see what the offense gets going here.
Manatee will go with a 2-back set here. It'll be Jamil Williams and Markel Jackson in the backfield. Be a handoff to Williams, a little bit of running room, a nice seam up there. Pick up a 3, maybe 4 yards on that. We'll give him 4. 2nd down at 6. 3:15 to go in the first half of football.
Offensive line did a good job that time. You can see that opening in there. You know it. You could have run that one, Danny.
I know I could get it to the line of scrimmage.
I know.
2nd down, it'll be a handoff again to Williams, and I don't think that was the right way to go there. He gets it back to the line of scrimmage. I think he was trying to pull it out, because if he does, he's got the option going the other way with Jackson. Huge. Nobody left there.
Looked like a misread there by Chase, but we're doing up tempo. We're trying to move a little bit quicker. We're under 3 minutes here, but I kind of like going up tempo, get Braden River off their easy here, and see what we can do. But Jay should have pulled that and looked like the option was there.
If the line can buy us some time.
And because you got Iron out there on the right, Danny.
It's a perfect opportunity to run a go route. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking. He's under pressure. He sidesteps one. He's trying to get to the first down, and he does. It's very, very close.
Yeah, where the ball was is first down.
Oh, that's a terrible
spot. The guy on the far side is a
side.
terrible spot, and I think we're going to have it, though.
Yeah.
I want a measurement on this because I'm telling you right now it's a first down.
Definitely first down.
Yeah, you got to measure this. I mean, it's clearly past the sticks with 2 minutes to go here in the first half, and
Braden River's got an injury.
Even with the guy down, you cannot stand there and look at that and tell me.
No, that his feet went beyond the marker, and the ball was right where the marker is.
But we're just asking for a measurement. At least give the measurement to know exactly how far you got. And I'm telling you where it's at. The nose of that ball's got enough.
Don't they have to do that if we request it?
I don't know. Gene, you're closer than any of us. Gene's got the eagle eye. He always knows.
Well, I'm down on the far sidelines, end zone, trying to, politic and working a deal and all that stuff. But no, I think he decided to slide a little bit too soon.
I don't know why he didn't stay on his feet a little longer.
Look, I'm sitting right in front of the ball. It is right on.
We should at least get a measurement. I don't understand why
Yes.
we're not getting a measurement and how close it is. This is kind of bewildering, to be honest, why they are not measuring.
I do not like going out of the gun. I'm always a guy who wants to go under center. So fourth down in less than a football.
This is not a good
clock
move.
running, 1:49 and counting. And now Manatee will take a time. I don't know. I don't understand that. I mean, I know you want to look at their defense for a second, but
how about look at where the ball is and ask for measurement?
And maybe you do this and you let some clock run off and you say, okay, if we go for it, we took a little bit of time off of there before we give it back to them. But if we don't get it, but I'm 100% in favor of going for it, getting under center. I'm still bewildered how you cannot get a courtesy measurement.
Well, it looks like we're going to be punting the ball. Offense has gone off the field, but I just don't get the non-measurement. I mean, we started on the 38, and then the ball's on the 48, or excuse me, the 44.
I don't know why we're even going to punt. I'd go for it. And we've had enough things go wrong to this point, and let's see who's back there. This may be a snap to the up back because Markel Jackson is right there. It's a perfect situation right here.
If you're going to go for it, put a real play up there. Don't do a trick play.
Well, Markel Jackson's a guy. If you're going to snap it, you're going to snap it to the up man right here.
They're ready for that. They're looking for that. They got 2-3 guys in there.
And here we go. It's a snap to the up man. It's Markel Jackson, and then doesn't even come close. Nowhere close.
Anybody.
No one
call. If you're going to go for it, go for it. Get your team up there and go for it.
I'm just not a big fan of gimmick plays. I just think that in that situation, you've got a half a ball, get up under center, and make a push and go get it.
Right. There's no question about that. That's just dumb. Particularly when they're down in your territory.
I like the idea that you want to go for it on fourth down. I don't particularly care for that particular call right there. So 1:36 to go, and Braden River will take over at the Manatee 40-yard line. 13-7 lead for the Pirates.
Could be a very crucial mistake right there, guys, giving them the ball that deep.
Well, the Hurricane defense will have to stand the test right here, and we look like we got not enough guys covered. It'll be a quick out. He misses. The first guy misses. 19 found some more room. He's off the 20, and he finally sits down at about the 19-yard line, and enough for the first down. And that was just a quick pitch and catch, and we just didn't make a tackle.
Yeah, that was we're just giving them too much coverage there. Gregory Cotton on the catch and run, and I know it's only a minute and a half left in the game, and they went to wide. We didn't look like we were going to blitz off the edge like we have when they've been in empty previous times.
1:15. I'm sorry, the ball at the 20-yard line. Two receivers to the left. Shockey takes it, rolls right, fires out, and it's in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, and I'm not sure he would have been able to stay in bounds. The ball is pretty wide. So 1:03 to go here in the first half. It'll be second down and 10 at the 20.
Yeah, it didn't look like he was going to be able to get that completion anyways. A little too wide there by Shockey, but again, rolling out. they like to roll out, and Porter there a little bit too late on the edge, and looks like he may be a little winded here, but we gotta step up here on defense and get this stop.
We've been out there for a ton of plays. The offense just doesn't stay out long enough. So it'll be 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Shockey looks to his sidelines for the play. 1:03 to go, first half of football.
They're going to go to the end zone.
Braden River at the 20. They're going to run a seam with that guy in the slot right there, and there he goes, right to the seam. He's open, and touchdown. There's a flag. That's going to be on Manatee. Yep. Late hit on the quarterback. And that was just a mismatch. They turn around and they put Carson Goda. He's going to be matched up against a linebacker, Nathan Hyman, and Hyman's got no shot to keep up with him.
Yeah, no safety over top. We went 0 coverage there and tried to blitz. And, yeah, I mean, if you don't have any help, most likely that linebacker is going to be really tough to guard an athletic tight end. And he beat him. Good throw by Shockey to put it on the numbers.
So they'll come on for the extra point. It was a personal foul, roughing the passer. It'll be assessed on the kickoff. 57 seconds to go in the first half. 19-7 Braden River pending the point after attempt. Braden River running on a player late here. Goker waits for the snap. He'll be holding for Toma. Toma gets the kick up, and the kick is good. 20-7 Braden River. 57 seconds to go here in the first half of football. And gentlemen, I can't say anything more than it's really the defense has spent way too much time on the football field. When you look at your charts over there and you count the number of plays offensively we've had versus the number of offensive plays they've had, it's outrageous.
You called that play before it happened.
Oh, you can see it.
And we didn't even have, I know, but why didn't our coaches see it?
So why
didn't our staff see it?
They've had 44 plays already in the first half. And so they're on probably average to get about 80, I guess. And typically in a high school game, you're about 50 to 60 plays in a whole game. And we're already almost there in the first half there for the defense. So offense has got to pick up its weight here and do something other than turn it over or go 3 and out.
Well, I know we tried something fancy on 4th down, and it came back to bite us.
You onside kick here?
If I'm them, I do. Absolutely.
It wasn't a smart call. That's the bottom line of that play.
I'm always the guy. I'm Mr. Old School. We're going to go up under center and just jam it right there.
We can't. We haven't been able to do that though last week or this week.
I think you could have got a half.
Oh yeah,
football.
for that on that play. Yeah, I got you.
I'm still curious as to why we couldn't get some sort of measurement on that, and Goda kicks it into the end zone to bring the ball out at the 20. 57 seconds to go here in the first half. So far Manatee has done
nothing.
Everything to shoot themselves in the foot. Defensively have not played bad. They put in a bad situation here. The opening drive, the Pirates go down and score on that one. We've made some adjustments, played better, and then we throw a pick 6. So it's not like the defense has played poorly. The defense has played well.
Right, one touchdown on the offense, of course.
Right.
And again, you put yourself in even short field position there by the defense. They had 40 yards to go because we didn't get the 4th down on the fake punt.
So Brzezowski will start at his own 20. He'll hand off, and he pulls it and picks up a couple yards here to the 23, 24. Thought for sure Williams had that one coming through there. And thank goodness he did pull it, or that would have been a loss of about 2 yards. Manatee in absolutely no hurry here. They're going to let this clock run out. The Pirates will get the ball to start the second half of football. Brzezowski will have 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Takes the handoff again. He'll keep it himself, and he'll find some positive yards across the 30 to the 32. So a first down by Jace, and you're finding a little bit of room here and there, and I know they're more in the prevent defense, so those things are going to open up a little bit.
But I think that's been there all night. I think Jace has had the chance to pull it. He's had the chance to run that option in the last series. that we thought, and so maybe we're finally finding some rhythm there, and Jace is getting some rhythm. So hopefully we see that more in the second half.
Here we go. Snap to Brzezowski. He'll keep it again across the 35 to the 40 to the 45 across midfield into Pirate territory, and they never stop the clock. They let it run all the way out. There should have been a second left, and I don't know that anybody's going to argue about it. They're going to let it go. It's clearly a second left on that clock, and here comes the side judge. I think he's going to come over and say yes, there was. But he did get the ball all the way into Braden River territory. Gets it to the 48.
Yeah, you're close enough now. Maybe a late Hail Mary attempt, and see if you can get lucky and get one in the end zone and tip one, catch one, and maybe take it.
Put 1 second back on the clock, and I don't know that Jace has got the arm to get it to the end zone. So
we're taking a knee.
Yeah, he doesn't have it to get there. So nothing good can really come out of it. It's a miracle shot if you try it. So
the way things are going tonight, they'll intercept it and run it back if we're not.
And he'll take a snap, take a knee, and that'll be the end of the first half of football. Braden River leads 20-7 at the end of one half, and we'll wait for Gene to find Coach Shakir over there. And Gene, I know one thing's for sure. I don't think the defense has played poor.
Yeah, Danny, just real quick.
Yeah, he's talking with the official.
Talking with the official real quick. Coach, defense was on the field a lot in that first half, and still, only gave up 2 scores, but we got to get something going on offense like we did in that drive where we scored the touchdown.
Yeah, we do. We just got to get it rolling. Got to get some first downs and just get consistency.
Seems like we saw some things coming out in the little bit of the pass game, and then Jace at the end pulling the ball. But seems like we got to get outside a little bit more offensively.
Yeah, they're clogging up the middle. They play some blitz and 6 in the middle. So that's why we've been moving the pocket and throwing some quick passes right behind where they're blitzing.
All right, Coach. Thanks. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Genie clearly is not very happy, and understandable, but I'm with you. I mean, somehow, some way, you got to figure something out on your offensive end. I mean, there's been too many 3-and-outs, too many mistakes. You start to find a little bit of a seam and a little bit of a groove going, and it's like we just can't keep that momentum rolling.
Yeah, that's the problem. We just seem to be getting some stuff going on, and then all of a sudden it just shuts down offensively, and defense is getting to some of the spots, but we're not finishing it. And again, you're going to have adversity in a game. You just got to overcome it.
All righty. Well, it's 20-7 at the half. Braden River leads. We're going to take a timeout. We come back. You'll be joined by Joe Weaver back in the studio with the first half highlights, and then Kevin Van Ostenbridge and Eddie Mulock will bring you the rest of the way through the Shake Pit halftime report. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
music, we take you back to the 1970s as the band performs September by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
This is what I love, clean trucks and clean cars. That's what it's all about. Hi, I'm Zach Callis. I'm the owner of American Car Care Center, the friendliest car wash in Bradenton, Florida. We take pride at what we do here at American Car Care Center. Our employees treat your car like they would treat their own. They're here to make you happy, and our motto is, if you're not happy, tell us. If you're happy, tell a friend.
This may look like an ordinary tomato to you. It's our Gamble Creek Farm tomato. It's the symbol of our commitment to provide you the freshest and locally sourced ingredients from our farm to your table. Like at the Beach House restaurant, new from the ground up, with a great contemporary look and an incredibly relaxed atmosphere. It's as beautiful as an island sunset. This is the new Beach House. I'm Ed Childs, and your table is waiting.
I know you have a lot of choices out there for legal help for your injuries. So why choose our firm?
We represent and meet with our clients personally.
And we will come to you whenever you need us. Our offices and our homes are right here in your community. So every dollar we earn stays right here. Don't just take my word for it. See what our clients have to say in their hundreds of 5-star online reviews. Carl Reynolds Law, because injuries are personal. Visit us at injuriesarepersonal.com.
Before the warning flags are launched, before the winds of change arrive, you must plan and prepare for what lies ahead. Your business and personal finances call for a trusted team to help you achieve your goals with numbers you can count on. Serving this region since 1954, CS&L CPAs provides accounting, tax, audit, and consulting services. Our mission is to understand your unique needs and create exceptional solutions. CS&L CPAs is a proud supporter of Manatee High School. Visit us online to find out more.
The islands of Anna Maria and Longboat Key are incredibly unique, just like the menus at our 3 world-class waterfront restaurants, such as the Mar Vista Dockside Restaurant, a surprisingly innovative menu featuring fresh seafood. Enjoy a timeless, laid-back atmosphere in a location like nowhere else. Come and experience an old Florida treasure. I'm Ed Childs, and I invite you to come and be our guest.
Manatee County Sheriff's Office is proud to present the new iPhone and Android app. We remain dedicated to providing the highest standard of service to our residents and visitors. So with this app, you'll find valuable information right on your mobile device. The app, in partnership with thesherifapp.com, gives you our latest news and events, most wanted listings, sex offender locations, submit a tip, job opportunities, and more. Manatee County Sheriff's Office is available for free in the App Store and Google Play Store. Download our app today.
Every great team has a coach that leads them to victory. Offense, defense, special teams. The coaching staff knows that it takes a full team effort in order to be successful. At Williams Wealth Management Group, we help our clients implement their strategic plan. We take a 360-degree approach to help our clients meet their personal goals. My wife Helena and I are proud Manatee High School graduates, and we love our community that we're raising our family in. At Williams Wealth Management Group, our services are more than money.
So be adventurous this summer in a new Ram truck from Firkins. Start your next adventure now during the big summer clearance event.
During the summer clearance event, you can drive a new Ram truck for as low as $279 a month. Yes, only $279 a month. Plus, act now and get up to 20% off MSRP on new Ram trucks.
Hurry into Firkins and save thousands during the summer clearance event. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it at Firkins.
Students, parents, and fans, the oral surgeons of Tampa Bay Jaw and Facial Surgery of Bradenton are pleased to support your high school. We are located less than 2 minutes away. We offer services such as the removal of wisdom teeth to the placement of dental implants to replace a missing tooth or to support a loose denture. So if you're ever in the need of an oral surgeon, think about our team. Go Hurricanes.
High school. Gary is on to me probably the biggest night here coaching as well. It's filled with excitement, you know.
Braden and Manatee, they are the Hurricanes. Manatee Hurricanes. They are #1 in the nation. Manatee cruised to a 13-1 record, playing the Class 5A state championship. For the 4th time in 10 years, have played the state championship. Way back to the Joe head coach. It's a touchdown, 98 yards. Robin reports to the jump ball and picked off. Good block by Alexander.
And Joe Connect and the Manatee Hurricanes will win their state title.
I feel being part of the team that's taken back the championship.
It feels great. I'm so happy for the team, players, coaches, fans, everyone. I'm so happy.
Did what we do. We did what we did. We did what we did.
it's time to bring back into the mic our play-by-play master and my good friend Danny Carter. Danny, we got a tough way to go here. We got to get fired up.
Yeah, Eddie, it's 24 minutes of football left. Let's see if we can't turn things around here in the second half. And defense pitch a shutout, and we get 2 scores. That looming missed extra point by Braden River could turn out to be big.
That's true, too. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Hey, bring us. Oh, we never heard nothing, but bring us back. We're about to kick off. I don't know how we got so far behind.
We didn't hear you.
All right, better make it a quick 30.
See, I didn't hear anything.
No, I didn't hear it either. It wasn't being fed back to us. And here we go at the second half. Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff, and it is
a good one.
Axel Lafreux deep into the end zone, and the Braden River Pirates will bring it out through their own 20 to start the second half action here.
We need our turnover. They got a turnover. We need a turnover.
Yeah, we definitely need a turnover in a big way. Defense hopefully got the rest there at halftime, made some adjustments maybe hopefully in the secondary, and we'll see what we got here in the second half. But we got to get a stop with a turnover, get a quick 3 and out, get the ball back to offense, and get something going.
So here we go. Shockey and the Braden River Pirates offense will come on the field. Yeomans will be in the backfield behind. And we have flags, and Manatee has too many. We start out with 12 guys on the field to crank things up. How do you possibly come out of halftime? You know you're going on defense, and you know what 12's going out there. I mean, let's all go. No, you can only take 11, gentlemen. That's just a complete I mean, I don't know. I got more to say about that later. So,
yeah, but it's lack of control over on the sidelines to get the teams out there.
First down and 5, hand off to Yeomans off the right, running room across the 30 to the 35-yard line. We'll pick up the first down.
They're doing a lot of running off tackle out there.
Yeah, nobody there on the outside edge there. Hyman got blocked inside as he made the approach to try to make the tackle, and nobody out there.
So an easy first down pickup for the Pirates.
5-yard penalty too. It helped them.
Yeomans again set behind Shockey. Shockey takes it, hands off to his left. Yeoman's trying to bounce outside, gets away from one, and now we get flags. Someone might finally get a hold here.
Absolutely a hold there on Hyman, but he still made the play. He's being aggressive enough that if he'd have stopped his feet, maybe they don't call that holding, but he's trying to get off the block there, and they absolutely saw it there on the edge.
I thought I saw him reach around and hit the face mask too. That was scary.
He hit underneath that. He hit him in the neck area. So if we're going to have offsetting penalties, this is going to be a horrendous call. And it is. I guarantee it's offsetting. We got holding against the Pirates, and then we've got
face mask,
and it wasn't. That time he did not touch the face mask. That was clearly up underneath it, and he hit him in the neck. But cancel each other out. We'll replay first down. There's no dead ball penalty. You just put it down, guy, right where it was.
It's sort of interesting. They've run at us more, and I thought they'd be throwing more than they did tonight, but they haven't. They've been running at us all night long.
They've been pretty close to about a 50-50 run of it.
Yeah, but 19 to 15.
Yeah, they've thrown the ball quite a few times, really.
Yeah.
130 yards and a half.
So we have 3 receivers to his left. Yeoman's offset to his left. He'll hand off to Yeomans off the right side. This time Yeomans has plenty of room, and he gets it down the field before finally upended. A 15-yard pickup on that play. And again, they're finding success off the right side, not a whole lot off the left. The right side, they've had success on this drive. 2 plays, picked up a mass well over 25 yards.
And it was the weak side as well on our defense, and that's something they've been exploiting the whole game. And we still have not really adjusted to that, and that's something we're going to have to adjust here in the second half.
First down, Pirates at midfield. Yeomans comes out. Hodo will check in. Shockey will bark out the signals. Takes and hands off to Hodo. Straight up the middle. Plenty of running room. First guy misses the tackle, and he gets picked up with another 15.
They realize they're beating us up front, so they just run this one play after another.
Now they bring the ball all the way back. First they go all the way up to about the 30-yard line, then they bring it back to the 34. So they'll set the ball at the 34-yard line as a 1st and 10, and Braden River has an injured player, lineman, coming off. He's grabbing his shoulder.
Yeah, he's got one of those shoulder straps on. Probably had some issues with it before, popping out. Well,
that's never good to see. I don't like to see anybody get hurt. So we'll take a quick timeout. 10:35 to go here in the 3rd period. It's Braden River 20, Manatee 7. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Legendary college basketball coach John Wooden said, "A true test of a person's character is what that person does when no one is watching."
When we're not here at the office,
or when we are here in the courtroom, personally representing clients.
You'll find us here.
And here.
You'll find us here.
If you need legal help, give us a call. Put our character to the test.
Carl Reynolds Law, because injuries are personal. Visit us at injuriesarepersonal.com. Legendary college basketball.
Welcome back to Joe Canaan Field, Hawkins Stadium. We're in the 3rd period of play here with 10:35 to go. Pirates leading 20-7, and they've taken the opening kickoff, and they're on the drive. So fortunately for Braden River center, he's coming off, and he's walking on his own. He's still grabbing that right shoulder, but
he won't be back tonight, I don't think. It's that shoulder.
Hopefully he'll be okay.
They may wrap it up and let him go, but like you said, Danny, it is their center, so new center in the game here. And, you know, for me, I'm testing him right from the beginning. I'm putting either a guy over top of him, or I'm going to blitz him right in the A-gap, and I'm going to see exactly what he's got, see if he can snap the ball under pressure.
So Braden River have 1st down and 10 at the Manatee 34-yard line. Shockey at the quarterback position. Hodo set behind him. There's a snap. Fakes the handoff. He's rolling to his left. He's looking. He's got a receiver out there by the sidelines, but he's out of bounds. He makes a reception, but not in the field of play. It'll set up a 2nd down and 10.
Good pressure. Good pressure.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a tough throw. I don't know if it's a design rollout or maybe it was the pressure so quick, but he's running to his left. That's going to be a tough throw to make for a right-handed quarterback.
That's right.
2nd down and 10 for the Pirates. Have 3 receivers to the left. Have a tight end off the right side. Hodo will be off to the left of Shockey. Shockey resets. Quickly calls for it. 4 on the play clock. Gets a snap off. Hands off to Hodo. He spun around up front. Gets away from one guy. Gets away from a second before finally going down. It was Porter in there, Harley was in there. Manatee has the ball, but he was already down. They're taking off the other way, but he was
definitely down.
He's got to get the ball back. He'll give him a delay of game.
Although I did not hear a whistle.
I didn't hear a whistle either. So, but
anyway,
good point. Be 3rd down and 10.
Third down and 8.
This time the Pirates will go with 3 receivers to the right.
Empty.
Empty backfield here. 2 receivers to the left.
They'll throw that little out pattern over there.
And again, we got another mismatch to go right down the field, and Manatee sees it. They're going to call a timeout. We'll keep things right here. And let you know, this weekend, the weather should be beautiful tomorrow. The hurricane missed us. It's drug in some extremely steamy weather here the last couple of days, but it's supposed to be a little bit better tomorrow, kind of lighten up. It'll be hot, but maybe not quite as humid. And make your way out to Anna Maria Island and go out visit one of the 3 best waterfront dining experiences you can have. That's Sandbar, Beach House, or Mar Vista. I personally love Mar Vista. That's my favorite of them all, but you can't go wrong with either of the 3, the Sandbar, Beach House, or Mar Vista.
What's the best game on tomorrow, do you think?
Tomorrow probably going to, I don't know how good it's going to be, but you got Texas A&M and Clemson at 3:30.
And then
LSU, Texas.
LSU, Texas is going to be going at 7:30.
Yeah, those are your two best,
That's
right?
the big one. Yep, I think that's your best game
It'll
of
be
the
good
day.
afternoon and evening of football.
It's certainly not Florida State and Southern or Louisiana Monroe. Third down and 10. Manatee was showing
blitz,
corner blitz here. Now they back out.
I'm watching go to number 13.
Quay Davis looking to come. Davis will come off the edge. He jumps. He's got a man open in and out of the hands of Coker. I don't think he was going to get to the first down marker, but it certainly would have set up an interesting fourth down situation. And again, I think they're still in 4 down territory because you punt the ball, you're giving away 14 yards. So
yeah, I'd go for it.
Yes.
And the route was there. He just dropped it. Iron did make a break, and I think Iron probably wrapped him up there short of the first down, but would have given him a better chance either for the field goal, like you said, or even going for it with a shorter field. But here we go with 4th and 10. Big play here for the defense.
back in the day, a couple years ago, they used to love to go to the tight end on this spot. Tight end will stay home here. Now he's going to go deep down the field. He's got a man open. It overthrows him. Iron Jackson in coverage, but it's a good opportunity. They try to go for broke on that one on 4th down, but they'll turn it over on downs, and the Hurricanes will take possession.
Yeah, bend but don't break again. You know, we gave them the 5 yards there coming straight out of halftime there, but defense ends up making the plays and getting the offensive ball. Now we'll see if we made any adjustments there in the halftime. We saw some good stuff in Jace there at the last part, pulling the ball, run a little bit. We'll see if we can continue to do that, maybe get some stuff on the edge, out in the perimeter to some of our playmakers at the wide receiver position.
Yeah, let's go down there and score and make this a close game and then come from behind and win it.
So Brzezowski, the quarterback for the Hurricanes, it'll be Dunbar in the backfield, and he fakes the handoff to Dunbar, and this time he's got nowhere to go. He sticks it in there and pulls it out, and that time again, I think it was a misread. Dunbar had running room to the outside. The guy collapses down. He didn't go up the field. He should have given the ball.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely misread, and maybe just got overzealous. Hey, he had some good pulls there in the last part of that half, and trying to do it again. But just you got to read the defense, see what they give you, and just take advantage of that.
You've got to understand, too, you're getting that because they weren't coming on all-out rushes. I mean, they were playing soft. Brzezowski drops back, looks, he fires down the middle, intercepted, thrown directly to the defender, and they're going to go back on offense, the Pirates, and there was nobody open.
Well, you know, the linebacker did a great job falling right back into the opening there. If you'd have waited another stride, that guy run the post would have run past the linebacker. You got him to lead him a little bit more. If he leads him there about 2 yards, I think he catches that and probably goes to the end zone. But again, throw a little short, and linebacker did a great job dropping back and right in his breadbasket.
Pirates will take over at the 35-yard line.
Turnovers, penalties, turnovers continue to be the Achilles heel for this Manatee offense. Couldn't really find any offense last week, and we're not finding much this week. Yeomans will be in the backfield with Shockey at the quarterback position. 2 receivers to his left. He'll take it. He'll hand off to Yeomans. Yeomans sidesteps the first defender, and Ryan Ives will wrap him up and take him down, but not before he picks up 3 on the play.
The truth is they may have to start evaluating that quarterback position because 2 weeks in a row now we've had a rough time back there.
The problem is there's not a whole lot in the stables.
Yeah, there's really not. Unless you take another player and put him in there, there's no backup quarterback.
This time he'll hand off to Yeomans again, and the Yeomans will fight forward. He pick up about 2. We'll set up a 3rd down and 5. 7.5 minutes to go in the 3rd period.
Yeomans has been a yeoman tonight.
Yeah, he's 62 yards now, 15 carries.
This game seems like it's gone on for an eternity. It's unbelievable. 3rd down and 5. Shockey, low snap, and he's down right there. He's trying to pick it up, but his knees were down when he picked the ball up, and so they'll whistle him dead there.
New center,
bad snap.
Absolutely.
So that'll back him all the way up, be 4th down and 10, and let's see if Manatee can do it again. And Hey, don't be surprised. They've had something with the middle of the field, and if I'm then and I'm going to do it, now I'm going to just expose the center portion of the
They're
field.
They're going empty. Brought in 5 wide receivers.
There it is. There's watch 13. He's the one who hit us down here before.
And I watched Goda again.
Yep,
going out that out route.
That's him. Tyreek Allen is on him this time, though. He'll look to the sidelines and see if he doesn't try to find somebody else.
Same audible. I'm looking at 4 right here in the slot, running out route about 8 yards.
Clay Davis ought to come over there and bump him first, but he just lets him go. He's going to throw it high and up over the top and incomplete again. The same thing they tried the last time on downs, and they turn it over again on downs.
Instead of hitting out route, though, with Goda, it was, or not Goda, excuse me, Goker. It was deep there to Cotton. And, just a little too much on it there from Shockey. But, hey, defense holds again. Listen, after a turnover like that, it's a great job by the defense to come out. 2 plays with offense have to flip over and come back on defense. Good job getting the stop.
Oh, we have a water break on the field. 6:19 to go here, third period. 20-7, Braden River. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC.
This isn't just any beach. This is where I grew up. The most beautiful beaches in the world. Incredible water and unbelievable sunsets, which you can experience every time you dine at one of our waterfront restaurants. Such as the Sandbar, where you can dine with your toes in the sand. Enjoy seafood from local waters and produce from our farms to your table. I'm Ed Childs, and I invite you to join me at the Sandbar.
We're back here, 6:19 to go, third period. Canes trail 20-7, but they have the ball on their own 35. Brzezowski takes it, gets it out in the flat, and that is...
Should be a first down.
Chris Heredia.
Close.
Nice little roll out there, and he just kind of threw it to him, trying to get somebody to bite. He had a little bit of room. Gets it out to Heredia, and it's going to be awfully close.
Yeah, a little option game.
Down.
Little option game.
Yeah,
third option was thrown out there to Heredia. And
out there, Eddie's first down. In Maryland, that's not a first down.
I know.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there with that one, too, and looking right down there.
1st and 10, Hurricanes on their own 45-yard line. It's time they'll hand off to Dunbar. He's got nowhere to go. I mean, they reestablished that line of scrimmage 2 yards deep on us, but he did fight his way back to the line. But we got no push.
No, yeah, he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to somehow, some way, get number 10 involved in this offense.
Yeah, he's had 1 touch this game, and it went for a first down. Hasn't seen it since.
Lined up wide here to the right. It's time Brzezowski looks, fires across the middle, in and out of the hands again of Jaden Corbett. And I'm going to tell you right now, the one thing I would do immediately is Corbett wouldn't run that skinny post anymore because he hears footsteps. He wants nothing to do with it.
I would put number 10, Tyrone Jackson, in the slot and let him run that because it's been open. It's been open twice now.
Yes, right.
And we've just dropped it, and the ball's been there pass-wise right on the mark. I'd put Tyrone in there and see if he can make the catch.
It's actually been open 3 times, and we completed 1 and missed 2.
Here we go with Brzezowski on 3rd down. He looks to his left. He fires wide out there to Duncan. Duncan hauls it in, but I think he's going to be short of the first down by about a football.
Yeah, it's going to be real close. That's a good ball. Threw it before the break. Great catch by Jaleel Duncan.
That was a great throw.
It does look just
now,
short.
Okay, he went out
right at the mark.
And now they turn around and put it all the way back on the hash mark. I don't know what this refereeing crew is doing, but this is horrible. I've noticed this all night long. They put it on the hash, or actually the yard markers, and not where the actual ball was out of bounds at.
Yeah, that's not a very good spot.
So it went from 4th and a half a yard to 4th and a yard now. On 4th down, Brzezowski looks, he fires, it's caught, in and out, and I see if they give him the catch. He does. As Jaden Corbett, that was very close to bouncing off of him, and I was surprised that he held on to it.
Yeah, I know. Good for him.
So 1st and 10, Canes now in Braden River territory. 5 minutes to go, third period. Canes trailing 20-7. Jace Brzezowski takes the snap, hands off interior, and Dunbar slips and falls. And I don't know where he's going.
Yeah, he's cutting there left.
In that direction.
I don't know why he's cutting left there. I mean, there wasn't really anything up the middle, but there wasn't anything to the left there, and he's cutting with his inside foot, which is a cardinal sin for running back. You always cut with your outside
foot. Play's not
foot.
designed to cut, and I'm trying to figure out. I know we got Jamil Williams back in, but I really, really like Markel Jackson. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten more touches in that backfield.
We got to get the ball to Iron.
Second down and 12.
There he is.
Brzezowski takes a snap. He's got a man wide open in the middle of the field. That's Corbett. He sidesteps one. He's to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown!
All right.
Beautiful touchdown, Hurricane.
Great one.
This time, Jaden Corbett hauls it in, spins by one defender, and turns and runs all the way to pay dirt.
I like that call a lot. That was a great call, but a great run.
It's the same play. I mean, that's the fourth play.
But it was a really better run than play.
It absolutely took any. He didn't try to do anything fancy. I love how he just said, you know what, I'm going to go get what I can get, and just outran everybody to the end zone.
So Axel Lafro will come on for the point after.
This is important.
Bigelow, the holder. Here's a snap. Gets it down, and Lafro gets it up and through, and that makes it 20-14.
That was an important point right there.
Absolutely.
4:13 to go in the third period, and the Canes have cut a little bit into this lead, and they're right where they want to be, and it's going to be up to the defense. And what a great scoring drive there for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, you got a 6-play drive there for 65 yards, and the touchdown there was from Jace Brzezowski to Jaden Corbett for a 43-yard strike, and the Hurricanes are now down 14-20 with 4:13 left in the game. Scoring Cap was brought to you by Buccaneer Pawn. Whether you're buying or selling, visit Buccaneer Pawn at 3119 First Street in Bradenton or 1750 North Washington, Sarasota. That's Buccaneer Pawn.
Well, you said it earlier, Chad, during that drive. That middle portion has been open and stays open. He's dropped 3 or 4 balls in there, and finally he hangs on to one. And Gene, you got to love it. The offense had a little bit of excitement. Maybe that'll pick our guys up on the sidelines.
Think about it, guys. As bad as we played this game, it's 20-14 with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah.
So if our defense can, kind of keep their energy level, we've done some good things, and offense has just got to keep those plays going.
We got to kick this ball into the end zone, make them start deep, and then play D.
So Axel Lafro on for the Basil's chicken and ribs kickoff here.
Come on, Axel. Knock it in there, Axel.
He approaches the ball, puts his left foot into it, and hits a line drive that'll be into the end zone.
Beautiful.
That's good. That's important.
One thing I think we've definitely seen a huge improvement on the offensive line in this game. There's no question about it from last week.
Clearly.
I said that earlier.
Jason's got plenty of time to throw the ball and make those completions. Last week, I don't think he's got enough time to make some of those throws and some of those reads.
And there were some holes tonight, too, for run.
No, I made a comment to Coach Akir earlier in the week when we sat and we talked for a while, and I said, sometimes you think about you're going in there and you're going to chuck and duck. Well, he only have a chance to chuck. He's just having a duck.
Right,
so, I mean, they were on him. I mean, he needs 3 seconds. He was getting a second and a half. So we weren't stopping anything in the A and B gaps. I mean, the A gap was really killing us. So they have found some improvement. So the Canes cut into the lead, trail 20-14, 4:13 to go. Braden River on their own 20. They'll hand off, and Manatee reestablishes that line of scrimmages. Tyreek Allen and Devin Stewart in on that stop.
I don't know if that's something I have not seen Tyreek Allen come off the edge yet this year, and that's something to me. He is a physical safety.
He's quick,
and I'm going to use him a little bit more coming off the edge. I like him. He reminds me of Trey Rump from a couple years ago. Savannah State. That's who he reminds me of.
We had a lot of guys up there too that time.
So second down and 15.
You got 3 wide receivers, right?
Manatee looks confused, and I don't like the setup out there. They got a mismatch, and here goes Shockey. Looks, he fires downfield as Gokers got him, and Gokers gets off the first guy and goes finally down to Manatee territory, and that's just a poor job of wrapping a guy up. And it was going to be a first down, but he shouldn't have picked up the additional 10. That should have been a tackle on the spot.
Absolutely. Should have been tackle on the spot. And the safety just let him go a little too far, didn't get up there and get him. Hyman at number 50, our linebacker, tried to slow him down and did a little bit. But the safety's got to get up a little bit quicker to cover that post.
It's starting to get to the point until you can tell me you can stop it up front. I got to start bringing more and more guys. I mean, bring more than they can block and continue to put the pressure on him because he'll make a mistake. Shockey takes a snap. He'll hand off to Hodo. Hodo finds a good running room up the middle, good positive yards, picks up 4 on the play.
No, I agree with you, Danny. I think that especially if linebackers are not participating, if they're not deep enough to help in the pass game,
bring them.
You might as well bring them.
Yep,
you might as
no
well. They're
question.
just sitting there covering grass.
No question about it. If they run it, we're there, and if we put enough pressure, it doesn't matter. We throw it.
Big Ron Harley's down on the field right now for the Hurricanes, and it's been a while since I've said that too. We can go back a few years back, and I remember when Howie was here, we had a year where everybody was hurt.
Yeah, it looks like just a cramp, which is good. And yeah, I mean, having 3 or 4 starters injured is you can tell.
Hey, offensively, guys, we know we have a lot of injuries, and we talked about the offensive line being kind of revamped. I've seen some improvements from the beginning of this game until now. The problem is the defense has been out there so much.
Yes.
Will they be able to hold enough to get the offense the ball back, and the offense be enough consistency to do it? We see what this team can be, and we physically are better than we were last year, but unfortunately we don't have that chemistry yet overall, and that's what sometimes it takes a little while to build when you're a young team with injuries.
I can't argue the point at all. It's just we've got to reach deep and ball our back right here and try and hold them out.
We got a long way to go. We got to stop them here, though. We don't want to be down 2. We want to be right where we are.
2:45 to go, third period, 2nd down and 6, and Manatee's going to call a timeout. We just, for whatever reason, don't look like
that's 2 for us. 2 timeouts.
Our alignment there, as far as what we had, just wasn't in position. So we had the wrong guys on the field for that. Look confused as well. So hey, that'll give us a chance to talk about some of our sponsors. New to our sponsorship this year, Tampa Bay Jaw and Facial Surgery. Tampa Bay Jaw and Facial Surgery of Bradenton is proud to support the Manatee Hurricanes. Tampa Bay Jaw and Facial Surgery of Bradenton provides dental implants and wisdom teeth removal with an experienced and certified staff. Contact Stephanie Zastro of Tampa Bay Jaw and Facial Surgery at 941-747-5597. Also, Bose Imaging Center, dedicated to bringing you the best in quality radiology imaging. The Bose family has been in healthcare for more than 4 generations. The state-of-the-art facility is easily located in the heart of Bradenton and near all major medical facilities. Bose Imaging Center, where quality and customer service is the standard. So after the Hurricane timeout, it is 2:40 to go, third period, 2014 Braden River. Braden River has the ball in Manatee territory at the Manatee 43-yard line. It'll be a handoff inside to Yeomans. Yeomans fighting through a tackle. He gets away, bounces off another tackler and another guy before he's finally taken down at the 27-yard line.
He ran right out of that tackle.
This right here, guys, it's kind of gut check time because weary legs, you start to get tired, and you can't blame the defense. I mean, they've been out there
all night.
Unfortunately, Sequel was on the tackle there, and his left hand is all matted up with the cast, and he couldn't grab on with that left hand and make that initial tackle.
Because he had him, he just couldn't hang on.
1st and 10, Braden River will be Yeomans off the right side, running room off the right this time.
Now
goes off tackle.
We're so tired, I think now they're just running, pushing us around now.
It'll be a 4-yard pickup. Will be a 2nd down and 6. And
where's our turnover?
We've been waiting on one.
We need one to match
Fumble
theirs.
would be nice.
Yeah, we need one to match theirs.
By the way,
in the game now.
The starting center has returned, by the way, for Braden River.
We got a pound on his shoulder.
Absolutely. 2nd down and 6. Shockey will hand off to Thibodeau. Thibodeau will drive forward for a yard and a half. On a stop, Nathan Hyman.
3rd down. Another 3rd down. They've had 11 third downs, and we've actually come big, a little bit better now in the 3rd down department. They're 6 of 11 now, so we've stopped them now 5 times to see if we can get a 6th time here.
Watch Goker. I have not seen. They've had 1 attempt at him in the last 2 drives.
A single over there up top by himself.
That's exactly what they want.
He's going to go down and run a post. Watch.
He's going to go out. And it'll be Thibodeau again off the left side, and he won't get to the 1st down marker.
They'll go for it.
Quay Davis is down. Quay Davis got tackled. He's looking for a hold. He got nothing out of it.
Haven't seen those go our way this game.
No, we're under a minute to play, 3rd period.
Big stop there on 3rd down. Make him go to 4th.
Another big 4th down play. I would imagine he's going to roll out one way or the other. But let's see.
And Goker's by himself up top again.
Watch out. He's going to go to Goker on a slant or something like that. A post.
9 seconds to go on the play clock. 20 on the game clock. Shockey takes a snap, rolls right. He's looking for Goker. Great defensive play.
Almost a pick there by Jordan
Absolutely
Miller.
great defensive play and a stop by the Hurricanes again. And you're in one-on-one coverage out there on an island by yourself, and you can't ask for better coverage.
That was great coverage by Jordan Miller. Great coverage.
He almost had it.
He broke on the out route there perfectly and almost had the pick. And really, even if he's not there, it may have been a tough catch for Goker because it looked like it was a little far out. But that's great coverage, and you can't ask anything better than that. Defense, great job stopping them. See what the offense can do here.
Let's come up with some really unique plays that they haven't seen already tonight. Let's do something. Do a little tricky thinking.
13 seconds to go, 3rd period. It'll be Jamil Williams in the backfield with Brzezowski. Brzezowski looks. He's going to try and look for the underneath screen, and they do throw it. And we've got a penalty thrown right in the middle of the field. And generally, that's in the area of holding. We'll see if that's what it is.
That'd be a help, guys. That'd be a big help.
I didn't really see anybody around those guys.
Yeah, he's trying to set up a screen. I don't know if they're going to call I don't know what the call is going to be, but.
Well, it's not a guy downfield because the ball was thrown behind the line of scrimmage. And
yeah.
Nobody was downfield. They were actually behind the line of scrimmage there, so they're going to wave it off. There we go.
Yeah.
Flag waved off.
Trying to set up the screen, and they saw it. The defensive lineman saw it and stopped and got right there with the running back coming out, Jamil. And, I would say this. That's not a bad play by Jace, though, not trying to force it when he saw that they were covered and just kind of buy himself some time and kind of just chuck it low and to where if anyone was going to catch it, it was only going to be Jamil. But
it's Manatee with the ball on their own 22-yard line. 2nd down at 10. That clock should not have started. It was an incomplete pass.
Another clock problem.
Well, it just goes on everywhere around here.
Yeah, that guy from Palmetto's over here running the clock tonight.
All right, they're going to reset the 40-second clock, too, and
let's play perfect ball here, guys.
Now they reset it. 25, here we go. 4.7 seconds to go in the 3rd period. Brzezowski looks, tucks it back down. Now he's rolling out to the left. He's looking. He fires underneath. I believe that's Iron Jackson still fighting through tacklers. And a great job by Iron Jackson. He just wouldn't go down.
Rolls out to his left, pass complete number 10.
I don't know if that's trash on the field. Yeah, that's just trash.
On the
Okay,
field.
so that's not a flag. He'll get it out. It'll set up a 3rd and 5. That'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We'll be back with 4th quarter action. Manatee trails 20-14. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC. There.
Maybe they thought his knee was down when he picked it up, I'm assuming.
Well, I didn't see that. I thought he was standing up when he picked it up. So Goker will go back to about his 14-yard line. Nick Bigelow on to punt for the Hurricanes. It's a good snap this time. Bigelow gets it up, a high booming punt that's going to hang. It'll be a fair catch called for by Goker at the 13.
That's his second fair catch, and that gives out to the punter.
Great punt.
It was real high.
So 9:09 to go. First down and 10. Braden River at their own 13-yard line. And hey, if nothing else, Gene, at least the offense stayed on the field a little longer, gave the defense a breather.
Yeah, and they were down here really studying the film. You know, and nowadays we got the TV on the sidelines and we're seeing a replay and seeing what they can do. So I think our defense, if they can hold them here, still 9 minutes, 9 seconds to go. We're only down by 6 points.
All right, so Yeomans will be in the backfield with Shockey.
We're in time for our turnover.
Shockey, the quarterback, will hand off to Yeomans coming off the left side. Yeomans finds a little bit of running room, finds a small crease, enough to pick up 6 on the play. Set up second down and 4.
They're still running on that outside, Chad, just off tackle.
Absolutely. Yeomans is definitely their workhorse, no question. 19 carries now for 88 yards on the game.
Second down and 3, and for those of you that didn't know, Levante was here last year. He was in a Hurricane uniform. He defected. Second down 3, 8:30 to go in the ball game. Be a handoff to Yeoman straight up the middle, and this time he's met at the line, and the Hurricanes will push him back. I don't think he got any gain on that one. He'll set up a third down and 3. Good job in the interior by the Hurricane defense.
Yeah, good job in the interior. They really haven't made their gains interiorly. There's been some outside off-tackle run game where we just really not setting the edge. Linebackers aren't scraping enough, fast enough getting out there. So brings up a big third down though.
Just throw a pick or drop the ball, do something.
Turnover.
Third down and 3 for the Pirates. They haven't gone with that hard count in a while, and that's
Goker down here by himself, single receiver.
He's going to him, too.
Got a flag. That's going to be against Braden River. Illegal procedure. Back him up 5, so it'll set up a 3rd and 8.
We'll take that all day long.
Hey, you know what that gets to? It's your own receivers that are actually making this movement before the snap.
Yeah, a little too anxious trying to get into the route or into their block maybe perhaps.
Brings up 3rd down and 8. 3rd down.
So Yeomans will be in the backfield off the right side of Shockey. Manatee with one-on-one coverage down here below us. He's going to take it. He's going to go deep. He's looking. It's great coverage. He caught it. What a catch.
And he's going to call pass interference anyways, but that was a great catch by Goker. There's no question about that.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if that's pass interference, it's absolutely horrible call because they both hand-checked just a little bit. He was just running stride for stride. Tremendous catch. Tremendous catch.
Well, they won't take the penalty, though. They'll take the play.
Right. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's the first down. They moved the ball all the way up to midfield here. But it wasn't. That was not pass interference.
No, it wasn't. I thought Jordan Miller did a great job of turning and pinning and squeezing, getting his head around. And, yeah, they're both kind of arm wrestling there a little bit. But great catch by Goker and great ball by Shockey. Put it right there on the spot it needed to be.
Manatee just at that situation, they have gone deep every time when it's 3rd and long. They have gone deep. I think you've got to dial up some sort of blitz, or you got to make him get rid of the ball before he wants to get rid of the ball. In that situation, he had plenty of time to sit back there and pick away. Hand off to Yeomans up the middle. Yep. Yeah, we're going to have a hold. Yeah. Bring that on back. Let him go. He's still rolling on his own. We just kind of never brought him down, never had a whistle, but that one's...
You want to be careful you don't get a...
We got 2 guys hurt, one Manatee, one Braden River. And I don't know if they were sandwiched or...
Manatee one is Iron, and that is not good.
Again.
Iron got hurt last week. Went out.
No, I don't think that's Iron.
I hope not. It sure looked like a 10.
think it's a linebacker. I think it's Higdon. number 42.
Well, this thing's coming all the way back anyways. We'll mark off 10 yards. We got a Manatee player and a Braden River player down at the Manatee 45.
Got another Manatee player down the 20 after that run, cramping.
Yeah, that's Iran cramping.
Oh, that's
a good one in his calf.
Okay.
Yeah, you could see it. It's the cramp.
It looked like Higdon down here just got his wind knocked out of him or something on that.
Hey, I'll tell you how to get rid of that cramp, Gene. Go over there and just grab his leg, and you find that knot and squeeze it, and it'll go away. That's the old Coach Kelly method.
It's a big knot.
Oh, it'll go.
It's going all the way up his leg.
Coach Kelly would get rid of it back in the day.
Yeah, but I know how those cramps are.
Oh, yeah. I've been there, done that.
I do it almost every night.
You need to hydrate, man.
Oh, I hydrate. And he just, this is, Iran is just cramping like crazy.
Right when we need him.
Well, but the bad part about that is the play was over.
Right.
But he kept going.
Yeah, it didn't even need to happen.
Yeah, so.
But
it is what it is. Let's get it going. Defensively, we've got to put the pressure on.
Yeah, we can't. Chalky's too good of a player, too good a quarterback to let him stand back there and be able to pick your defensive secondary apart.
And, I mean, they make great catches, but the ball is in position where they can get to it.
Penalty against the offense.
Well, we'll sit here and wait, and hopefully they can get that cramp out. And
both teams going to the sidelines.
Yeah, Iron's just close enough to the field where they're not going to let him play here, but it brings up a long first down, and hopefully you start first down behind the sticks, and hopefully for defensively we can keep them behind the sticks long enough to be able to make them punt the ball here in this series.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that going both ways for Iran. I mean, obviously we need him on defense because he's doing that well, but we also need him on offense because he is our playmaker there. And that's why, it's always benefited Manatee over all the years that most of the time we don't have many two-way players, or we'd have a spot player.
He may be. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him back. I mean,
because it's an unbelievable. It's in his calf, and it's like a knot. You can see it moving.
They tried to just pick him up there to get him up, and he went right back down. It's just not getting out of there. And, once you start to cramp,
it's hard to
stop. Yeah, it's hard to get rid of.
They don't go away.
No. I mean, if we could get him out of this for a couple of minutes and survive without him, maybe get him back in. But the thing is with this, is not that he's trying to do it purposely. He is truly in agony with that cramp. Yeah. It's given our defense a little bit of a breather.
Interesting look over here now at the Pirates. So they got quads. They got 3 wide receivers and a tight end on the same side.
They know who's down, and they're going to go after somebody over there. So, but hey, send Kevin up there to the concession. Bring back some pickle juice.
Pickle juice. I never heard that one.
Yeah, pickle juice is a great remedy.
You ain't lying.
We got him. We used to have him for halftime. Guys would start drinking pickle. That and Pedialyte. Pedialyte's a good one too.
Well, they got him up, but he ain't gonna play. I don't believe, guys.
You said it a couple times, Danny. We have not seen in years past. They've had a tight end, and the tight end last year, Toby, is now at Sarasota, and we have not seen a tight end roll pass. This formation to me screams for tight end screen maybe or something like that because you're concentrated on the trips way out wide. Let's see if they do something here with Font and Noah Font's one of their best players all around.
They're going to try to come back this way, I believe, on a run or something.
All right, clock's a run and under 7 minutes to go now in the fourth quarter. It'll be a handoff inside, and Hoda's got nowhere to go. It's number 50, Nathan Hyman, who's on now a late penalty.
Yeah.
I mean, the whistle blew him. I mean, I did not see us do anything extracurricular.
Face mask to lift his helmet off.
Gee, many Chris.
Just not being disciplined.
That's right. That's stupid. I'm sorry. That's stupid.
Got to have more discipline than that.
Get him for a big loss and
automatic first down, I believe.
I don't know that one is. It's not a roughing penalty, but for some reason I think they just mark off the 15, but they weren't that far from it to begin with.
They mark it off. Where was the ball? Oh, on the 50? Looks like.
So they mark it from the spot. Personal foul.
It's totally unnecessary. The guy was in a cocoon of Manatee players, and there was no need for that.
Yeah, so 15 from the spot. Yeah, you're right, Dan.
Yeah, and they're calling it's a dead ball because the whistle had already blown. So now he's going to mark off 15 more from here.
Oh.
Yep.
What is that?
Okay, you threw the flag back at the 25, and somehow you got it to our 45.
Ball moved up to the 45-yard line.
That I don't get.
Unless they're saying they called it earlier and while they're pushing them back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a gift to the Pirates.
So it'll set up a 1st down and 5. You hand off to Yeomans, and Yeomans will be drugged down. Thought he was going to be down behind the line of scrimmage. He had him. He put his hand down, kept himself up. Goes forward to pick up a yard. Or maybe not. Now they bring it back. It's a mystery where they're going to spot the ball.
Yeah, you don't really know.
2nd down and 5.
3 wide on the right
6
side
minutes
here.
to go here in the ball game.
3 wide right, Danny.
2nd down and 5 at the Manatee 45-yard line. Canes trail 20-14. Handoff again. Yeoman slips this time, and yeah, he's the 2nd or 3rd guy I've seen slip. That portion of the field has been.
Yeah, maybe
we had a running back.
Jabari Dunbar did the same thing for us. Slipped right there.
On the play brings up 3rd down and 5. 3rd down.
So 3rd down and 5.5 minutes to go in the ball game.
Another big 3rd down here. Iron back in the game.
Check out. Hodo comes on. Iron is back. That's good to see. Manatee did not jump that time. Boy, they were coming. Ives held himself up.
He got to back up. We're lined up off sides.
15 on the play clock.
He did move back.
Shockey takes it, rolls to his right. He's looking for a receiver. He's got a man open. It's easily thrown in between.
Just didn't get on the edge. He rolls out, and Vave is the running back, or linebacker on that side, didn't get out to get any pressure on him.
That was a big 3rd down. We needed that one, guys.
It was a big 3rd down.
1st down with 4:53 to go, and from this point forward, this is 4-down territory for them regardless of what happens. They've been doing it all night here on this side.
I think they kick a field goal.
1st down 10 at the Manatee 32-yard line.
They'll go for it.
Kicker's got the leg to make it if they can get to about the, I think they got to get between the 15-20-yard line to have a shot.
Well, we need a turnover so bad here.
Shockey takes a snap, hands off to the interior. Hoda goes straight ahead, and it's Justin Porter on the stop. Pickup of 3. 2nd down and 7.
Gain of 3 on the play brings up 2nd down and 7.
Pirates milking the clock for everything it's worth now. They're going to run
use a lot of clock. I wouldn't hike a ball until there's under 10 seconds on that play clock.
Yes, 4.5 to go in the ball game. Hurricanes trail 20-14. Pirates are on the move at the Manatee 29-yard line. 10 seconds on the play clock. Hodo in the backfield with Shockey. Shockey takes a snap, hands off to Hodo straight up the middle, and the Hurricanes converge quickly, and they will finally blow it dead. A lot of red jerseys in there on that one. Marcel Martinez is in on that tackle.
So interesting. Quarterback ran and started to push the pile after that. When that pile happened, we got called, our JV team got called for an assisting the pile last night against us.
Thought you were allowed to do that in high school.
I thought we were allowed to do it too, but very interesting.
Approaching 3.5 to go in the ball game. 3rd down and 5. Braden River on the move. 13 on the play clock. Shockey goes to the line, barks out the play to his offensive lineman. Takes a snap, drops back, looks to the right. He's going to fire. Almost intercepted right past the defender there, Samu Vave. And Samu he's a specimen. I'm going to tell you that. He do it. Oh, yeah, he just
first time playing football. First time playing football, and he's going to be a good one once he gets the knowledge and gets the.
So Braden River will come on for a field goal attempt. It's going to be Brett Toma.
44-yarder.
44-yard attempt. He's got the leg. I can tell you that.
He's missed an extra point though and one other field goal.
But the snaps have not been great, and they've had some trouble with some stuff. So let's see if we can get it again. It's a wet field.
Call timeout.
Braden River timeout.
Braden River takes a timeout. Now he's thinking it over. He's going to reconsider. I would not be surprised if we come out of this break and
maybe see something else.
We do see something else. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC. So here it goes. Braden River will set up to attempt a 44-yard field goal, and I'm not buying it, but let's see if they're going to try and sell it here.
He hit the offensive lineman.
We have a flag. We got a false start against Braden River. Now you got to wonder if they take it away and say, hey, we're going to go for it now, because I think it takes him out of his range.
Especially when he just kicked it back into the center's behind right there.
Yeah, but here they come. Offense is going to come back on.
That might not have been a good break for
I don't know if you'd rather have him just try to kick field goal.
No, they're going to leave Tom out. I think he's going to try and pooch this thing down inside
like a
the 10-yard line. And
let their defense go win it for him.
Yep. 3:11 to go in the ball game.
It's probably the call, frankly.
Yeah, I mean, even if you trade out 12 yards right here, big deal. But I certainly am not going to take a chance of it getting blocked, and I think that last attempt sealed the deal there. So Toma on the punt. It's a snap, a good snap. He's going to run his style. He's going to go for it. And he's got the first down and more to the 10-5 touchdown. Manatee defended that horribly.
How do you let the punter get behind you on the edge? And it was not a call. I'm looking at Bradley right now, and that was not a fake punt call. That was Toma seeing it and seeing nobody there and taking it for himself.
It just makes absolutely no sense to me. Clock's still running, and we got another clock guy that can't stop it when you need to.
You know they're gonna in that time frame. You got to have a couple guys knowing it's going to be a safe return. Be ready for anything. Be ready for any kind of trickery they may come up with, and we're just not ready.
100% common sense. Only 12 yards you can trade out if it goes in the end zone. So I don't know why you're coming after him. I don't know why you do anything. Just stay even at the line, cover it up, make him kick it.
What's really strange too is that they're a rollout team. They're a rugby style team, so we should be used to him rolling to his right anyways, and be prepared for that.
Well, there's one thing we can say. They just fell asleep. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it.
It's 15, 16-year-old kids being 15, 16-year-old kids.
2:44 to go, and that, unfortunately, guys, I think probably will seal the deal.
Yeah, I'm afraid 2 in a row for them against us. They're clearly the better team tonight.
They're going to go 3 losses for the Hurricanes, and they want to reset the clock to 3:05.
The 3 losses isn't as hard to take as losing to Braden River 2 years in a row when we beat them 77-0 before.
Well, the biggest problem to me with the 3 losses is really you got 2 games that if you just play cleaner and you make less mistakes and you do what you're supposed to do, we win the 2 games. I mean, this game right here, we've got 4 turnovers, some costly, mistakes on defense and offense from killing drives and letting that go. I mean, it's just shooting ourselves.
I'm about over clock operators. 2 weeks in a row, they can't seem to figure this thing out. Oh, well. Very disappointed and basically it's the first half of play. I mean, the second half's been a little cleaner, but
the problem is we had such great expectations. That's our real problem of this team this year, because we finally had big guys, up front and stuff like that. We
Braden River will go for 2, and they'll pitch it out to Hodo, who's going to walk in for the 2-point conversion. And there's a flag, and maybe that won't count.
It's going to be a low block. It's going to be a low block out there on the perimeter. You can't go low like that, I don't think. Block in the back.
So bring it on back.
That's just a comment by their coach to just smack you in the face. That's all that is.
Yeah, and to put you up true 2 touchdowns. And
that's the right call.
No, yeah, so I'm going for it, and they're going to go for it again. They have to. I mean, if they get it, they're up by 2 touchdowns, and that's difficult. They don't get it. Now 2 touchdowns beat you.
It just leaves you scratching your head.
You know, I just don't know offensively if we have the firepower to score in a play or 2 plays, you know, on a quick pass or, you know, deep pass, or all of a sudden somebody busting it, gone for a long run. I just don't think we have that in our arsenal right this minute.
And they're going to go for this because they know that we're beat. And
so we'll try the 2-point conversion again. Shockey takes it. He drops back. He's rolling to his left, looking. He's going to fire to the end zone. Another flag, and that's going to be a hold. They'll decline it.
No good. Another flag on the play.
Let's make sure. It could be hands to the face. I don't believe anything anymore. I kind of got to wait. And now they're kind of pointing our direction. It very well could be.
Oh, now we got...
Face mask.
Face mask. Yep. Told you, don't jump the gun. I know better.
This is just friggin' incredible.
So they go half the distance to go and do it again.
Like I said, this is O'Toole's law for sure tonight.
26-14, 2-point conversion coming for the 3rd time. Shockey resets the play. Takes the snap, drops back, looks to his right, fires, and incomplete.
He's going to throw a flag. He's looking for it. He can't find his flag. He's going to throw a flag.
He's going to ask this guy over here.
No good.
All right, so it's incomplete, 26-14 right now. We'll take a quick timeout. You listen to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC. Field at Hawkins Stadium. 3:05 to go in our ball game. Braden River up 26-14 following a, I guess we'll call it a fake punt. I just say he just rolls right in the rugby style, saw an opening and took off.
Just took it. And it was a smart play by Toma. And we weren't there. We weren't prepared, and he took advantage of it. And unfortunately, we're down 26-14.
This will just be, he's just going to pooch kick this one. And if Jaleel Duncan is smart, he'll move himself up to about the 30-yard line, keep coming. And when he pooches it up here, catch it on the fly and go with it. Toma looks it over and flips it over here. And I don't know why you go backwards. But
the guy going backwards shouldn't catch the ball. He should always be called off. I mean, he should always be called off. The guy in front, behind him, should be taking it. But hey, look, we got on the 40-yard line. We need to go 60 for a touchdown here. You make it one explosive play, and you do it. Hey, we've been begging for a turnover. So,
explain to me how you call a fair catch and a second goes off the clock.
I can't explain that.
Not that 1 second's going to make all the difference in the world, but I'm just having fun with clock operators. They've been poor the last 2 weeks.
We've had good protection up front, so I mean, we got to do a deep. Oh, we had too many men on the field.
Oh my goodness. We have got to pull ourselves together, and
unfortunately, that's coming from the sideline. I mean, coming from you're on. I mean, you got to know personnel that's going on the field, and that's something that that's kind of inexcusable.
I don't know why you don't throw a flag over here. We got a coach all the way out
helping a player.
It's unbelievable. Brzezowski takes the snap, drops, fires across the middle, is caught in and out of the hands
of Corbett.
Jaden Corbett, the intended receiver, and ball just slightly underthrown. If he throws it when he's standing up, I mean, a lot of balls he throws has a nose down effect going.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's arm strength or if it's just the way in which he's delivering the ball right now.
Yeah, but if Corbett catches that in stride, who knows what happens?
Right.
Well, he took one to the house already tonight.
Second down, 15. He'll go deep this time. We come off the route and incomplete. We're just not on the same page, and there goes a helmet flying off of Frankie, and that's going to be a personal foul against Braden River, I believe. Now I say that
Derek Maurice again. I think that's the second time now. There's a helmet issue with him.
Yeah, he can come back. He can come back on because it was ripped off. Yes. Personal foul will be against Braden River. That'll be enough for the first down. So Canes will move the ball out to midfield with 2:51 to go.
I don't know what the miscommunication was on that last route. It looked like the out route that I run was there. It was there. So I don't know. There must have been some kind of different read that Jay saw that a deep corner route was there. But we got to get it together here. Still 2:51 left, and now at the 50-yard line. So really haven't lost too much on the clock and got a first down. Let's see what we can do. Anti-magic.
Brzezowski takes the snap, drops back, a little bit of pressure coming, gets rid of it just in time. This time Corbett hauls it in, enough for the first down. Clock will stop briefly while they set the ball and the chains. Manatee in the hurry-up offense. They've moved the ball down to the 39-yard line of Braden River. Brzezowski takes the snap, drops back, looks again, fires. He's got a man, and there's flags. Thought there was going to be a flag. There it is.
There it is.
That's going to be on Manatee. But you know what? There's a lot of chirping going on, and they're letting guys do both. He's going to get it because he hit him in the face. I sat there and watched it, but we just have zero composure. One day, I'll tell you what I think about teams that have no composure. It starts somewhere.
Well, that's a real first shot we've taken downfield this game. And if I recall, it may have been the first shot downfield distance like that, maybe even the season.
Yeah, because we didn't do it against Palmetto. He couldn't throw it. That thing weighed about 25
and against
pounds.
Lakeland, we had the one deep post, but it wasn't a 30, 40-yarder like that. So that's really the only time we've really stretched it. Jace has thrown the ball for 117 yards on 17 attempts, completed
15-yard penalty.
12 of them.
All the
interceptions.
Yep. All the game stats brought to you by CSNL CPAs. Numbers you can count on at CSNL CPAs. Get with them. Let them help you take care of everything because they can keep up with every bit of these penalties. We have racked up a ton.
Again.
So, second down to 23. Brzezowski takes the snap. He's going to move up in the pocket. Now he's going to be pressured. He's looking. He's got a man open and underthrows him. It was Dunbar, the intended receiver. And
threw it on the ground. Didn't even get there.
Yeah, just can't get it there. He's running full speed. And, look, it's easy for me as a old man to sit here and say you got to make that throw. But
well, it was just about a 20-yard throw, though. Wasn't that big a deal.
He's had one heck of a learning experience over 3 weeks.
Yeah, he has.
And I'm going to say this much. He hasn't digressed at all. No. So, I mean, he's moving forward. It's going to take time. There you go. Brzezowski pumps, fires it underneath, and it'll pick up of about 5, and that's all we're going to get Jaden Corbett on the reception. Clock still running at 2:10 to go in the ball game.
Ball spotted at midfield.
And this will be the ball game right here, because if they don't get this first down, which is 4th down and somewhere around Mayaca.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to buy them enough time, and you got to hope and you find somebody to get open and connect.
I'll just keep.
Brzezowski drops back. He looks. He's going to roll to his left. He's going to set. Just let it fly. And it's way too short. That's not where you want it to fly. And
flag on the play. Illegal man downfield, I believe. On
easily.
75.
Yeah, he was about 9 yards downfield.
Yeah, at least.
So they'll decline that penalty. 1:35 to go, and Braden River just come out and take a knee, and no sense to waste our timeouts or anything. The Manatee Hurricanes will be on the losing end of the stick for the 3rd consecutive week.
And the 2nd year in a row to Braden River.
Yeah, that's neither here nor there for me. It's just that we just don't. We're not consistent. We're inconsistent in every facet of the game.
In every game. I mean, there's not one thing. You know, I thought special teams, obviously Lakeland exposed a little bit at the end of their game, second half. They looked like we were just dead tired on the punt returns. I mean, other than that, we've been pretty solid on special teams. Tonight, giving up one, just, you know, heads not in the game, and giving up a fake punt to really seal the deal. And if you stop them there, who knows what happens.
So Braden River goes into the victory formation.
You know, and it's just unfortunate I know we're young. I know we've got a lot of sophomores and juniors playing, but at some point that stops as a reason for not performing. You know, we're 3 games in now, almost halfway through a season theoretically, and you know, it's time to stop making the silly mistakes, especially the mental mistakes. I get the physical mistakes, not being big enough, fast enough, strong enough, but we're jumping off sides and we're holding, and all those types of things kill you on drives defensively and offensively. And those are the things, young or not, those are the things that we can control.
Well, in the victory, they'll take another knee. This clock will eventually run out. We're going to go and take our final break. So there's 45 seconds to go. This game basically is over, folks. 26-14, Braden River wins here tonight. We'll come back, have a little post-game action, and we'll get out of here for 2 weeks. So you're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
We would like to thank you for attending the football game between the Manatee Hurricanes and the Braden River Pirates. We wish the best to all athletes in their upcoming games and appreciate the support of the Hurricanes. Please obey all traffic rules and be courteous to other drivers as you depart. Remember, you don't have to go home, but you have to get us out of here.